Lake Superior, 2030. The lake is calm in the way only Lake Superior ever is. Flat, dark, and patient. The kind of calm that feels like it's waiting. Inside the bridge, the radio crackles to life. Static, then a man's voice, steady but professional. This is MC-122, United States Coast Guard, Northern Great Lakes Sector. We've located a ship that appears to be the Ex Inferis and request immediate assistance. A pause, long enough to be felt, long enough to feel intentional. The voice continues, repeating the message word for word, including the coordinates, again and again. No change in tone, no breath, no sign anyone is listening on the other end. Captain Kate watches the numbers scroll across the display. She already knows them. Everyone on the bridge does. 10 years ago, the Ex Inferis vanished on these waters. 5 years ago, MC-122 also vanished without a trace. The idea of a superior triangle floods Reddit and conspiracy TikTok. Engineer Tibbetts checks the systems anyway. Everything reads green. That somehow makes it worse. Boarding Officer Zinn listens to the radio, head tilted slightly as if straining to hear something beneath the message. There's nothing more there, just the voice on a loop. The lake stretches out ahead of them as they close the distance. Fog thins, then peels away entirely. At the coordinates, they slow the boat. A Coast Guard response boat bobs gently in the water. Same model as theirs, same markings, moored securely. Moored securely to a larger research vessel, looming and silent, its hull dark against the endless gray of Lake Superior. No lights, no movement. The radio repeats the message once more. Someone on the other boat is waving. I don't know if it's because you just feel so exposed, Lieutenant, but as your hands are up and this voice is shouting across, giving you information that just doesn't make sense whatsoever, it feels so cold outside. It feels like the air just is biting at your skin. The idea that this Coast Guard is saying to you, where have you been for 5 years? It hits you, the commander, Dr. Krause, as well as Captain Thompson. I want everybody to take 1d4 stress damage, please.
Oh, this is how we're starting, huh?
What a better way to start. Oh, right. Commander with a 4. Oh. All right. I think everybody should be at full hit protection, so this should bring you down. If you didn't reset, you should be reset. Are you armed?
I have my standard issue sidearm. I'm the security officer.
Slowly grab your sidearm. Set it in front of you. Who's... Everybody else, everybody else, I need you to all together.
Craig, we can hear this from inside.
Well, you're all out there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Where are we? Because I want to try to slip back into the
I
area
think
where
that
you're holding the
I went
prisoner.
out first.
Yeah. The
So-
three of you are relatively close to the pilot house. Lieutenant went out to the front bow, which is why they were recognized. They just noticed the three of you. And then below and behind you is where you have got the captain of the other ship. So what did you want to do, Kraus?
I want to try to disappear and go back to that prisoner in the hustle and bustle of everything that's going on.
Yeah, that definitely could be done. I don't need a roll or anything for that. You can slip away.
Okay.
Doesn't mean you went unnoticed.
Right.
They can count to 4. So, Commander, Captain, what are you two doing?
I am going to look at the captain. Do we disarm captain? Because this seems like a real boat to myself, but
Yeah, like this is so I guess my first question is do I recognize her name? Like she gave a name, right?
Give me a luck roll.
I don't know how to do that.
What's your current luck?
Also don't know that. Is that Will?
Yeah.
Will.
Okay.
There we go.
Yes. In fact, you recognize her. She looks, but she wasn't she's not a captain yet.
Mhm.
She's a commander. In fact, you remember at one point you were speaking at like a function for the Coast Guard, and you remember seeing her in the crowd, Commander Kate. So her identifying herself as Captain Kate doesn't make any sense
Sure.
unless what she's saying is true.
Right. I think then I will also I'll give I have a name, Washington, the signal to disarm, and I will also take out my pistol and put it in front of me and raise my hands.
And as is happening, the other boat is slowly drifting. They've turned the engines off, but it's kind of just slowly drifting closer. Commander, do you also disarm?
yes.
Okay. You can see her. She's got a blowhorn, which she's now close enough. She's taking it away from her mouth. Lieutenant, you see a boarding agent over there. You can tell by his uniform that he is security, much like you are. He has a rifle, and he doesn't have it up and pointed, but he has it ready. Who's the fourth one that just went back under deck?
That's our doctor. We have an injured passenger from the Inferi that we need to check on periodically to make sure that they're still breathing.
And she kind of just shakes her head. Like you can tell that, like, you're saying that is the Ex Inferis.
Yes.
As far as we can tell.
Dr. Krause, you get under in the pilot house. You go down like the kind of the ladder / steps that take you to the lower level, and the sleeping quarters, the door is closed as you left it, and you had the other captain there tied up or strapped down.
So I walk in and
He's not there,
oh, that's awesome.
but he is. He comes from behind you and hits you in the head with a piece of metal.
Awesome.
Yep. So let me roll. You can see this. Hold on. Oh my God. It's not bad.
How did you take 5 damage?
I messed up. Ignore it. I took 1 damage.
He doesn't do 2d6. Take 3 damage for me. It'll go from your hit protection first. Let me know if it gets to your strength.
So I take how much? 3?
3 damage total. What's your hit protection?
It was 5. So now it's 2.
Okay, so down to 2. So he comes on top of you. You feel the thing hit the back of your head, a piece of metal. He's not like literally jumped on top of you, but he jumped you. And he kind of pushed you, and I want to imagine you kind of rolled into the cot a little bit. You immediately see him. He's got pure fear on his face, and he's shaking. And he's got the pole, and it looks like the IV is still sticking into the crux of his inside of his elbow, and the tube has been broken, and the where you had the IV set up on a rack, the rack has fallen over and the IV is just spilling saline out on the floor.
Okay. I grabbed my flashlight. I had a couple of extra AA batteries. And I come at him and I want to jab him in the arm.
Got it. Okay. Let's. How do I want to do this? Okay, done. We're going to cut away from you. I'm with you. Cut up to the front. Back up to the deck. Captain Kate says, "Until we verify who you are and what the hell's going on here, I need you to get the 4th and the 5th person on this boat up on deck." And she points, she goes, she looks and she goes, "Captain Thompson?"
Yeah.
That's me. Well,
And like she is like speechless.
We've been gone for 2 hours.
I don't know what to tell you. Your boat went missing about almost exactly 5 years ago.
How exactly?
You were on a patrol. The last
No.
radio in.
How
was a check.
exactly 5 years ago?
And I don't know, this month. I don't know. I don't have a calendar on me.
Oh.
well, we'll figure this out. Just take it easy. The doc is concerned that the Inferni crew might be contagious. But I'll go get them. And I'm gonna slowly turn to make my way that way.
And she gives you a nod. Doc, did you self-administer the batteries? Okay. You go into the pilot house and you hear you hear Kraus getting thrown. You don't know what's happening, but you hear Kraus getting thrown into the cot. Kraus is you've used the batteries in the flashlight. What are you doing? He doesn't seem to be acting. He just looks like literally scared to death.
I try to grab him by the shirt collar or by the jacket collar.
Yeah, and he
What's going on?
The metal. He goes, I don't know. I don't even know where I am.
What is going on?
I don't know. My God, I don't even know who you are. Are you kidnapping me?
What's the last thing you remember?
And he passes out. Captain, you go down the ladder quicker than you maybe anticipated you were going to when you hear the shouting, and you come to that underside, and he's holding the captain.
What's even happening here?
Shh. Be quiet.
Be quiet.
Captain, I know your family. I've been to your house for barbecues. Trust me, please.
We have to bring him up.
No,
yeah,
we cannot bring him up. We can't risk exposure.
they know he's here. They know about the exposure risk.
Who told him?
We made the decision to tell him. They were armed. Come on, we'll bring him
I
up.
wish you wouldn't have done that.
These are our that's the word I'm looking for. These are our compatriots. They deserve the truth.
Yeah.
We're not holding these things from them. Come on.
Listen, Captain, listen. You got to get me to the other boat. You got to get me to the research vessel.
We'll see.
Captain, I'm
once-
asking you as a friend.
Let's make sure we don't get ourselves shot.
Captain, you don't
before we end up trying
understand.
to sneak aboard another vessel.
Captain, you don't understand.
You're damn right I don't understand.
So
They're
let's
telling me I've been here for 5 years.
let's cut to above deck. They take a hook and they hook the boat and they pull their boat closer. Kate has put her gun back into her pistol back into her holster. Boarding officer Zinn still has his gun, but down. He's- Go ahead, Commander.
Captain, I would suggest you get a mask. We think something is airborne on the boat.
Do you think you're infected?
No.
What are the symptoms?
We're
Honestly,
investigating
our
that.
doctor will be better prepared to answer that.
We don't have a medical officer on. You say you have a medical. Well, of course you do. You're the 122. Of course you had a Dr. Kraus, right?
Yeah. He's excellent at what he does.
Oh, okay. And she turns to the guy with the hook. She says, "Tibbets, just keep it a bit of a distance. We're gonna stay here.
Yeah, for the best.
No offense, Commander, but I would feel a lot more comfortable if I could see all 5 of you."
I'm
Sure.
not gonna lie, I don't know it's taken them so long.
You should know that we have been attacked by a couple members of the Inferi who appear to be suffering from some kind of mania. I would really appreciate, now that we've established who we are, if we would be allowed to holster our weapons just in case there are more attacks, so that we can all be prepared.
I think it works. She gives you kind of a this might be a terrible idea nod.
Okay. I'll hold
Thank you.
my weapon.
Everybody watching this horror movie is going, no, don't let him get.
Oh, from their side. Don't let
Right.
them. Yeah.
And I'm gonna safely pick up the captain's weapon as well,
Okay.
so I can pass it to him.
Can you go get them? I'd like all 5 of you visible.
Yes, of course.
All right, so the commander is also headed towards the pilot house. itself.
Yeah. Yep.
All right, let's cut back below deck where favors are being asked.
Please, Captain. Trust me.
Again, they're armed and they would see you, Doctor. This isn't a matter of me allowing you onto that vessel. There's another armed crew that will stop you. Let's just get up there and we'll get this sorted.
Now, let's sit and talk for a minute. Captain, you don't know what's going on, do you?
I don't, but I think that we're all going to get our heads together and nobody's gonna get shot on my watch. So let's take this guy up there. Nobody else, yeah, obviously. How about nobody on
The
my?
one guy that shot somebody.
I can't let you take him back.
I'll
come with you, but I can't let you take him up.
They specifically asked to see the passenger. We'll bring him up.
So, is he still breathing?
Oh yeah, he's alive. He's fine. He's knocked out, right? Like he obviously had a panic attack or something. Doc, you can recognize this, and not enough oxygen was getting to the brain. He was hyperventilating. And professionally, you could tell Kraus that he was genuinely afraid. And if we take a half a second and think about things from his perspective, he was sleeping in his bunk. Now he's strapped to a bed with something being injected in his arm. If all things are true for him,
he had a panic
attack.
Too much.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Captain, buy me some time, please. Tell them I've been attacked. You can see the back of my head.
Yeah, and there's some blood.
Oh, of course there is, Craig. All right, well, I'm going to take this guy up, and...
Oh, jeez. Please don't take this guy up. I've asked you. Please.
Again, I think that we have to comply with this team's orders. They're fellow Coast Guard. They have our best interests at heart. I'm gonna take him. If you're gonna stay and deal with your head wound, that's fine.
But listen, Captain, I have your best interest at heart.
At this point, I think I'm just gonna grab him and sort of like sling his arm over my shoulder, the other captain, and that's the end of discussion.
I'm gonna try to stop you.
All right, so let's have.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Are you?
I have no idea what the hell's going on, and I'm here for it. Let's
he's in a different horror movie that we're not.
The actor playing Lieutenant Scratches. Did you read the damn script? Captain Thompson, will you roll me a d6 on a 4, 5, or 6? You get to act before Seaman does.
On a d6, I've got it.
All right. So, Seaman, you are going to attempt to grab him. Talk to me about what you consider success looking like.
Ideally, I would like to keep him from going upstairs, and if I have to put him in a chokehold,
okay.
And
yep. Go ahead and give me 1d4 damage. Keeping in mind that everything's here is abstracted, right? So this is 1d4, not just physical damage, but just overall stress and everything. So, all right. So that's going to be 3 against you, Captain. What is your current hit protection?
My current hit protection is 3.
All right, that takes you down to 0.
It does.
He has got you in a chokehold. He's kind of flipped you around. I will need a strength check in order for you to break from this.
Okay.
If you want to. That doesn't mean that has to be what you have to do. I don't, and keep me honest here, Kraus. You're not trying to knock him out, right? You're just trying to control him physically.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we are friends.
Yeah.
Obviously.
He's been to my house. We've established this.
You might have to move after this.
Move. He knows your wife's name.
I feel like he's essentially going to be like, Doc, what are you even? And he is going to try to get free.
Okay.
I'm hitting the strength button.
All right. So you
eked out my success.
Yeah, you're able to, and I feel like it's a combination of Kraus not wanting to hurt you, right?
Sure.
And you're able to grab his arm off, and you kind of like throw your butt into him, right? And he kind of pushes him back. You break free. Are you staying there? Are you leaving?
Captain, I'll tell you the truth if you just wait a minute.
You'll tell me the truth? So where is the other captain at this?
He's knocked out on the cot. So Kraus, Kraus was holding him up. He passed out. Kraus set him down on the cot, and you came in.
Okay. Talk fast, I guess, would be.
I don't want to hurt you, Captain, but I can't let whatever happened over there get out. Please, please help me. The last thing I want to do is hurt anybody here. Please, Captain, I'm begging you. We've known each other for years.
And I don't think you're going to be able to stop them from investigating that vessel. I think the best thing for us to do is to cooperate. And that is the best way for you to get back onto that vessel and find out what's going on here.
I'll just let you know.
Doc, hurry up.
Commander, you come in. Let's have you enter the scene.
The more people that find out, the more that we're going to have to take care of and eliminate.
You hear that, Commander?
Yeah, whatever is happening here, hurry up. They need to talk to you, Doc. And she's holding out the gun for the captain. Here.
Great. Sure, I'll take that.
And I'm nope, leaving.
Not here for that, huh? Okay.
Please hurry
Captain,
up
I'm begging
and tell
you.
me what's happening. So
I'm absolutely begging you. Please don't do this.
Absolutely.
These are my orders. Head up to the... Oh, there's a word for this.
In front of the boat.
Head up to the bow.
Let's cut up to you, Lieutenant. Kate has went ahead and gotten masks. They've put masks on, and she says, I don't understand what's happening here. So you're saying there's still people on that boat? That boat has been missing for 10 years.
Yeah, apparently. But yes, they're not. It's not. The crew is not like behaving like nothing has happened. It's not like you found us where we had no idea. That boat has had some shit going on for a while.
And
Most
you
of the
had
people
no
are
idea
either
that you've been
scared-
missing for 5 years, is what you're saying.
Not until this moment.
You understand that makes no sense.
I cannot answer that for you. It's above my pay grade.
And they're are they violent? Are they?
Some of them are, yes. We've had to fully drop one that was in the submersible that
sorry.
attacked us.
Drop one?
He attacked us. We fired on him.
And he's
There's
dead.
another that we've restrained one inside. I'm not sure what's taking so long to bring him up. Hopefully some of my crew members get back sometime soon. And we met at least one other on the other boat that I don't know what happened to him. I was in a separate team at that moment.
Yeah, as far as you know, Justice, First Mate Justice is still on the boat, on the Ex Inferis.
Our boat has also been sabotaged. Our power was cut.
Okay. All right. Zen, are you willing to go back on the boat, Lieutenant?
Yes.
Zen, why don't you and Scratch board? Let's figure out what exactly those threats are. Do you have a mask, Lieutenant?
Do I? I think we asked if we had them last time, and we didn't.
Yeah. She gives you one. So she throws one across.
Appreciate it.
I'd like you to mask up. And it's like it's like a COVID mask, right? It's not like a serious, like,
Yeah, it's better than nothing.
Yeah, better than nothing, right?
I will do that, ma'am, once all of my crew are accounted for again.
Yep. So let's have Commander come back up top deck.
Hey, LT. You gotta
Funny
go down there
story.
and handle the doctor.
Okay, what am I walking into?
He's pressing the captain kind of hard.
All right. I glance at
But
Captain Kate, confirming that she's
Go.
fine with that.
Yeah.
well,
Like I said,
well,
Lieutenant, we really need everybody. I
Hey,
need to
I
know
fully
who,
agree.
I need to understand who's on the boat. You can understand that, Lieutenant, right?
Oh yeah. I will go down there, just making sure that. Yeah,
We'll
I'm
be
going.
back,
God, I
Captain.
wish this captain would grow a spine.
And I'm gonna follow back, like behind LT. And when we get kind of out of earshot,
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
yeah, I'm gonna say, yeah, I walked in on him saying we might have to eliminate some people. I think he thinks he knows what's going on, but I don't believe that.
Of the three of the rest of us, I know I'm the least. I know you and the captain better. What's your assessment on whether he can be talked down in this moment?
Might gotta knock him out.
So,
Yes, ma'am.
Kate yells across, Commander, I'd like you to stay up above deck if that's okay. I need
That's fine.
at least one of
Understandable.
you above deck.
All right, and I'll come back to her.
Cutting below deck before Lieutenant gets there. Conversation between Seaman and Captain.
I think the last thing I left it as was that's those are my orders. Go up
Yep.
to the bow, and we're taking him with us.
You're making a big mistake,
That's my
but
mistake.
I fall
to
in
make.
line.
So I think easier if it's both of you. You can probably, kind of pick him up, get under each one of his underarms, put an arm over each one of you, and the three of you, kind of navigate up. Lieutenant, you come to the point where you can see them at the bottom of the pilot house ladder. They've got Captain Davis. You see the doctor. You see the captain.
You both coming?
Yeah, we just had to have a discussion first.
Okay. I'm trying to catch captain's eyesight so that I can non-verbally ask what the fuck is going on.
It probably is going to take the three of you to get him up this ladder.
Okay.
So if you can reach down, Lieutenant, you can grab Captain Davis, hoist him up. He's and Dr. Krause, he's unmoving. He's out for a little bit. You get him up, and let's have everybody on the front bow. You're Dr. Krause?
Yeah.
And I assume that's Captain Davis?
I don't know yet. You can assume that.
We found him in the captain's quarters, in the captain's bed.
And I'm down next to Davis trying to, check his pulse. I don't want him to have a heart attack.
Yeah, he seems stable. He seems okay. All right. Captain Thompson, I was talking to your lieutenant. I think that he and my boarding officer really should sweep the ship. He said your ship has been sabotaged. I don't feel great about loading you guys on this boat and leaving this here. With your permission, I'd like to borrow your lieutenant.
Absolutely. Let's get this sorted.
Okay.
So, officer's in close enough. He kind of does the long stride to get on the boat with you, Lieutenant. You have got the ladder, the boarding ladder set. And the two of you are, he goes up first and then you.
I stop right before I'm going to climb up the ladder and turn to them.
Who's them?
The rest of the crew, including I'm mostly addressing Captain Kate.
Okay.
If everything that you've said is true, then this has now happened twice. Do you maybe want to get your boat to a safe distance?
I don't think I understand, Lieutenant.
I just am wondering if another boat is going to come up when I get back and say that your ship has now been missing for 5 years and ours for 10.
Are you suggesting that me and Seaman Tibbets leave?
Not leave, stay close, stay in contact. I'm just maybe it's just I'm just posing a theory.
And
I would say yes and come back with a medical team.
so interestingly, like Tibbets is there, and he's been referred to as Engineer Tibbets, right? Seaman Engineer Tibbets. And I think he was very fixated on you, Lieutenant, but I think Washington, when you say that, you kind of see him nod and he goes, Captain, that might not be the worst idea. Let's keep them in sight line, but we don't know what's happening. And I understand, Captain, this doesn't make any sense, but I have to go. I have to go with the Lieutenant and Commander on this one. So Tibbets pushes off from you and they just start drifting away. So they're not driving away, but they are creating a distance. They're getting farther than boarding hook distance from you. Yeah, Commander.
Before they kind of push away, I do want to get us all on kind of the same channel.
You have no
telephone
channel.
radio.
Oh, no, for your personal radios?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Everybody's on the same personal radio. Yep. And that was always the case. You guys are on the Coast Guard frequency, so you guys are good. Headed up, Lieutenant?
Yeah. So we get up there. I gesture to these.
Well, who's going to go first? Is it going to be, are you going to have Zin go up first, or are you going to go up first?
I thought he went first.
Maybe. I'll let you decide, though.
Okay. In my head, Zin was climbing up, and I was about to follow him when I turned around and said what I said.
Okay. So he heads up. You see him literally right in front of you as you're heading up the boarding ladder. And this is, just to give you an idea, this is a metal stiff ladder. This is not like a rope ladder. It's got huge hooks at the end. So you take the ladder, you hook the top of another ship, and it creates almost like a bridge, right? A vertical bridge. So he climbs up. You see him cross over. Lieutenant, you get up, and things are pretty much the way you left them. You have the body hanging out halfway on the submersible. You can see that the blood has pooled pretty good at the very bottom where the submersible meets the deck. You look off to your left, you can see the open door that leads into the inside of the interior. The fog is thick. Zin is nowhere to be found. The body leans up and goes, Lieutenant Scratch, he shot me. No skin on his face, just the muscle structure, no lips, no eyes. He helped me. He shot me.
I still have the shot from the doctor.
Oh yeah,
like bullseye. What was the other lieutenant's name?
So you got Zin, Tibbets the engineer, and then Kate.
Zin, come in, please. Not taking my eyes off of the zombie, but
and when I tell you, like, his leg went over and he was gone for a split second. You don't see him. And all of a sudden, he is running from behind where the main cabin is. He is running and screaming and headed to the back of the ship. So I do need 1d4 for the talking dead man.
Doing okay.
Where does that put us?
I'm still at a 1. I'm all
Okay.
right. I rolled a 1 and a 2, so we're awesome. I would love for these to be physical rolls so I can use my body armor, but that's fine.
So so the man that was killed by Kraus is kind of like using his hands to lift up his torso up against the submersible, and he's like, he shot me, Scratch. And then Zin is running, and he stops. He's like, they're everywhere. Oh my god.
Where and who?
He takes his hands.
Oh no.
Don't do it.
Right.
I'm going to tase him. I tase him.
All right, give me a 1d4. Or
I have a
1d6.
taser that does 1d6.
Yeah, 1d6 on a 4, 5, or 6. You're going to get to him before he gets to his own eyes. Okay. What's the damage on the taser?
It's a 6. Or a d6.
Okay, give me a d6. That's what I love about the system. It's d4, d6, or like...
Mm-hmm. Unless someone yells at you, then it's a d20.
The chair.
Insane. Absolute madness.
All right. So you tase him. He's going up for his eyes, and he collapses, and he's convulsing. He's not out. He's not anything. Lieutenant Scratch, you look back. The body's just the way you left it on the ship.
Perfect.
That's
one less mystery.
You all at the on the other boat hear Zen screaming. Don't know if you'd hear the taser, but the screaming has stopped. I'm going to have Kate and Tibbets on the other boat far enough away. They would have heard it. They would have heard the screaming with the water.
Sound carries.
The sound would carry, yeah. They both are drawing their gun, and they're pointed up at the Ex Inferis where it is. And you see Kate going, Zen, report in. Zen, what are the three of you doing?
Zen had an episode. He's going to need a minute.
You need to clarify, Lieutenant.
1 second, please. I am turning him over and zip tying his arms.
Can I hear this going on through the
You
radio?
can.
Get me over there. I can help. I really can.
He probably actually can.
If you had any goodwill left.
Captain, what the hell's going on over there? Kate's yelling at you, Thompson.
We're not sure.
Zen, report in.
What did...
Captain, get me over there, please.
Can the doctor go check on him?
Yes.
There you go.
Kate says.
Are you sure about that?
He's like, why is everyone hesitating?
Exactly right.
Go ahead, Doc.
Am I sure about that? Yeah, I'm sure about that. Let's go, Doc.
And please take care of the other captain. Just watch him. I don't want him to die on us, okay? He's
Sure.
had quite a shock. I'm
I
trying to
honestly
be
thought you meant to
kind
take
and
care of
caring and empathetic now.
He keeps using "taken care of" in different contexts, and that's why it's like take care of him, and then we can take care of everyone. Weird.
So caring. Lieutenant, you're able to put your knee at the small of his back. You're able to zip tie him. He is screaming. He goes, tell me you can hear it. Tell me you can hear it. Tell me you see them. All the bodies. Tell me you see all the bodies.
You are having an episode, Lieutenant Zen. But I'm not going to leave you here. It will be okay.
So, Seaman, you head up the ladder. Are you taking a medical bag with you?
Yeah.
Okay. You climb the ladder.
Murder kit.
Yep.
So for those of you watching, I have these rolls hidden. You guys see what I'm rolling. They have picked up on what I'm doing. So all they see is hidden GM roll, and they're all like, "You son of a bitch." So Seema, you come up the ladder and you see Lieutenant Scratch is zip tied. Commander Zinn. Commander Zinn is in a fugue state. He is just freaking out, screaming, talking about, can you see all the bodies? I can't look at them anymore. Oh my God, they're everywhere. On the far end, you see the submersible. You see the man you killed still laid over the submersible. Behind him is a skinless man rising out of the water on fire. And rising out of the water kind of in a very like almost like religious, like his hands are outstretched with his palms up. He is head to toe, no skin on his body, just muscle. And it's not like a religious fire, like someone set him on fire. And he's rising from the, obviously has to be from the water. He's too far behind the submersible.
Who are you?
I look up when he speaks. I'm following his eye line. I'm putting like the commander, his back against a wall with his hands behind him.
He opens his mouth. His lips synchronize with the sound, but it's an inhuman voice. And it says, you know. Can you give me 1d4 stress damage, please?
Wait, both of us? Just, I thought you were talking to me.
You do not see this.
Okay,
I
perfect.
can't see the die roll, so I have no idea what it's doing.
Oh, you took 2 damage.
Okay.
Why can't you see the die roll?
I don't know. I could earlier, but now I can't.
Okay. Well, next time you'll be good, and I'll let you see the die rolls again. All right. So what was your hit protection?
Hit 2.
Okay, so that takes you down to 0. So your hit protection is 0. What is your reaction to the answer to your question? Actually, I'm going to do this. You know what I want you to do, Dr. Cross? I want you to give me a control save.
Okay. So what do I roll for that control?
All you have to do is open up your character sheet, click on control.
Did it do anything?
Not yet. Oh, here it comes.
Good job.
All right. Huge success. You rolled a 3.
Okay.
Seaman, the fact that Lieutenant is obviously not registering the Burning Man, obviously did not react to this inhuman voice that came out of this body's mouth. You piece together a lot of things all at once.
Yeah.
And you recognize that isn't real. That can't be real. And almost as you're going through that, like logical steps in your head, your history, what you know and what you understand, finally you get to a level where he just vanishes.
Okay. Do I sense anything? And this is going to sound stupid, but we're playing a horror game. Do I sense anything trying to communicate to me?
You do not.
Okay.
I'm trying to communicate to you. Seaman, would you like to take a look?
I'm not sure if it's Navi or Sean, but somebody in chat goes, one of the Drakes says, pretty sure SOP is usually to immediately riddle any Burning Man who rises from the brine deep. Ghosties in the chat, back me up. Sorry, that was too good. I'm sorry, totally broke the mood. What did you say, Lieutenant?
No, I'm just trying to get his attention because he's looking off into nothingness, which it seems to be a lot of that going around.
Yep.
And I'm wondering if I'm going to have to tase him too, or if he's going to stay with me here.
I hold him. I'm okay. Turn around to you. What did he
Please take a look.
see? What did he see?
Bodies. He was about
Bodies.
to tear his eyes out, so I had to act.
Okay. What did you see the first time you came on the ship?
Just I saw my ex-wife in a similar state that we've seen the others.
And I saw somebody attack me and try to gouge out my eyes. Okay, you're picking up a pattern here. Something's going on. I don't know what it is. It's got to be some sort of natural hallucinogenic.
Zen, report in.
Burr?
Lieutenant Scratch, what the hell is going on up there?
Here, this is what Commander Zen has to say. I'm holding my radio out to his babbling.
Oh, don't do that.
Okay. What bodies? What bodies is he seeing?
We cannot confirm any bodies. He ran off and he ran back in this state. So I've restrained him for now. He is unharmed.
And I
but
break
he
in
will
over
not
the
be able to
radio.
help.
Go ahead.
There's got to be some sort of hallucinogenic on this ship. Every time somebody crosses over to it, we see things, we go crazy. Something's going on here. We just need to quarantine this ship.
Why? Wait, you're right. It is just when we cross over that it happens. I didn't even notice that.
Almost
Is that
like
how
I suggested
hallucinogens
a
work?
gas leak.
I don't know what it is, but it's something. You've got him secured, right?
Your crew is all over the place, Captain. What are you doing?
Um.
You've got Lieutenant zip tying another
Yep.
another Coast Guard crewman. We've got a boarding agent that has now been zip tied by the lieutenant. You've got Captain Kate freaking out over on the other boat.
Yep. How are we gonna get to the bottom of this, Craig? Let's all keep our heads. Doc, can you think of any way to figure out what actually is happening on that ship?
I need some time. I don't know what's causing this. You were over here. You saw what was going on. How's the captain on our ship? Has there been any change?
He's no change. He's still unconscious.
Commander, have you seen anything recently? Swimming in the water?
No.
Are you sure?
Positive, I've seen nothing recently swimming in the water.
And
Let me
Commander-
look.
Well,
Wait.
I was just about to say, the reason I haven't had you roll is I feel like you are not looking in the water as a conscious
Oh,
thing,
no.
but it sounds like you are now.
Yeah.
All right.
Great.
Give me a control save. This would
It's
be a good one to
50.
make. Or to roll a 16 on. You missed by 6. What's your luck situation?
I have 12. I will pay it.
I think that's a great idea.
Just seeing who's around me. I will pay it.
So you very hesitantly, very slowly kind of walk towards the edge of the boat. You put your hand on the rail and just peer over, having no idea what the hell is going to be floating in that water. And you look down and you just see the fog wisping on the surface and just this ink black water. And it's just a like all the tension in your back and in your arms just completely release.
Just the lake, Doc. Nothing else.
Okay. Scratch. We need to investigate this whole ship. We've not done that yet.
Agreed. Can I suggest that we take a moment to catch our breath and then start a coordinated sweep, possibly with all 4 of us?
I think at this point, Zin is out. I think that he has gotten to the point where he also has passed out.
That's fine.
Yeah, and it's shockingly nonchalant the way that First Mate Justice kind of walks onto the front deck. And the way his neck looks, Dr. Cross, you identify this immediately. I don't know if you do. Scratch, you look at him and go, "That's doesn't look right." Cross, you look at him and you know his neck is broken.
Doc?
And
Scratch.
He just reaches up and grabs the bottom of his eyelid and starts peeling his skin.
Scratch, can you see this?
Yes, I see it.
Let's go to a 10-minute break. Okay. A lot going on. So I'm going to break away from the Ex Inferis. Commander, you and Thompson are on the deck. We've heard the screaming. You let Kraus go up there. Everybody's going back and forth. Understandably, Kate is freaking out over on the other boat. The other boat's probably a good 50 yards away now. You guys hear gunshots over there.
Captain,
On their boat?
we gotta go.
From the other boat or from
Kate's boat?
What?
Come in, Captain Kate. What's
Captain
going
Kate,
on?
is everything okay?
No answer.
Oh,
Did we see, like, were we in sight of their boat the whole time? Is it possible?
So Commander and Captain, you can kind of see the shape of the boat. You saw the flashes from the muzzles. They were pistol shots, but both her and Tibbetts had pistols. But you cannot see what the hell's going on over there.
Great. Just
Captain Kate, come in. Captain Kate.
No answer. Let's cut back to the Ex Inferis. Cross and Scratch, you heard that.
Captain, Commander, can you see anything?
Well, I don't know if you're doing that because you have first mate.
face peeler.
Yeah.
Oh, we
first mate-
do.
Yeah, first mate broken neck.
I thought with
is-
the
is-
gunshots, but yeah.
Is
you're right.
walking. You heard the gunshots, but I don't think that
Right.
takes
No,
the
you're
focus, right?
I forgot about first
Yeah,
mate.
he is literally just peeling a strip of skin from his eyelid down his cheek. And his
Scratch.
neck is like this.
Doctor, this is your expertise. Do I need to tase him or shoot him?
I need 2 1d4s, please. Stress damage.
For what?
For watching a man with a broken neck peel the skin off his face. It's in the rule book.
Yeah, it's very. It's very.
You're gonna have to
thorough.
tell me what I roll.
It was a 3.
Oh, we
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
heal. Oh wait, no, we didn't heal yet. I wanted to,
No.
but then
You
shit.
did want to. I caught that you tried.
Yeah, Scratch, you take 1, 3 for Kraus. Does that impact control?
I had 0 HP.
All right, so you're going to take 3 from your control. Where does that bring your control now?
14.
Okay, let's do and do a control save based on that 14.
Did it roll?
It
All
did
right,
roll. It rolled
did.
17.
Rolled a 17. Do you want to spend 3 luck not to take fallout?
Yes.
Okay, so go ahead and spend 3 luck. Where does that bring your luck?
Take me down to 6.
Okay. Lieutenant Scratch, you took 1. What was your hit protection?
I believe I was at 1, but I'm confirming.
That's where I had you.
my Previous. Okay. Yes.
I think that's what you said.
Well,
So
that's what it was on my sheet, but
I think that takes you to 0.
filling it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So he's not saying anything, and he's not like threatening you. He just is kind of aimlessly wandering the deck and just peeling. What are we doing? As he's reaching up to grab another strip.
Scratch.
Lethal or non-lethal fourth, Doctor.
Scratch, we got to see what's going on the rest of this ship. We just need to take care of him.
You cut out for 1
Just
second.
do it.
Okay.
This is my medical training. I don't know about you.
I fully trust his assessment of what to do with this, whatever this is.
Yep. So we're shooting him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no!
Feel
We're
free to
getting him a
join in,
bandage
Doctor.
for his face. We're taking care of him, Craig.
1d6,
Mhm.
please, Lieutenant.
Just to go first, or
No, I don't need to worry about that. He's not coming after you.
okay.
All right. So 5. Holy
Okay.
crap! Nice.
If he's not coming after us, I kind of thought he was coming for us.
No, he's just kind of walking and peeling his skin off. And you shoot muzzle flash, and it hits him square in the chest, and he falls to the deck. Just the sheer force of the bullet. It's like in a movie where they get pulled backwards by the impact. He's sliding away from you. on the deck. But he seems like he's trying to get back up. Kraus?
How far away is he from us?
25 feet.
Is he moving toward us now?
He is flat on his back, and you can see him trying to get, and you gotta understand the deck is wet from just the condensation and everything and the cold. So he's it's like he's sleepwalking almost, right? He's trying to get his bearings and trying to get his hands under him so that he can lift himself up. So he's trying to get back up again, despite getting a bullet to the chest.
Kraus, we got to see what's going on in the rest of the ship. You know, you see what's happening, right? You can see with your eyes that these people who are supposed to be dead are up walking around, right? You've seen this. You've seen somebody who shouldn't be on this ship, right?
Yes, to that part.
Okay, we've got to figure this out.
I'm fully on board with that. I'm watching.
Then
first
we
mate
need to cut
because-
communication. Just you and I.
No, we
communicate
won't
with
be
each
doing that. I'm talking to Craig now. I say that I'm not saying this out loud. This is just what I'm doing.
Okay.
That's the only reason I specify that. I am watching the first mate because I know. I think maybe I served some time overseas, and I know that like someone who's been shot in the chest may try to get up for a second and then stop trying after they've lost enough blood. So I'm watching to see the reaction that I sure as hell hope I see from the first mate.
So let's give that a half beat because we need to go back to the 122. Shots, no response from Kate's boat. Now shots on
now
the
shots
Ex
on our
Inferis.
boat. Scratch. What's going on?
Scratch, please don't. Please don't. Scratch.
There was another hostile. I had to fire on him.
This is a known one. You knew who that was.
I didn't know he was hostile.
No, but you know he was first mate justice.
Don't say it.
Don't say what?
Don't tell anybody anything. We need to keep this under wraps.
I'm fine not saying details that don't need to be shared, but I will be reporting to the captain and the commander what is going up.
Fine.
Captain?
Is everything okay? Do you need help?
There's no immediate threat.
Great.
If that's what you mean. I would like us all to be speaking in person.
We're on our way. I think there was an assault on the other captain's boat. Not think. I'm sure there was an assault on the other captain's boat. We are getting nothing from them. Someone may have snuck on.
What about our friend that's on the ship? Has he come to yet?
Still
He's
no.
not there.
Wait.
Honestly,
Not there.
no, he has not come to yet.
No, wait.
We are all over the place in our honesty with each other.
I look at Cap, I just shake my head.
So just to give you an idea, Captain Thompson, like a lot has happened here. We've had shots fired, no response from Kate's boat, shots fired up here. You're talking to him. Once you finally go, like Kraus says, what about Captain Davis? And you look,
he's gone.
And his body's
yet
gone.
Again.
And I'll stop using the radio. I'm not gonna lie here, Captain. I don't think it matters where Captain Davis is because we are effectively trapped here. We are not going anywhere. So truth be told, shall we just go on a boat?
One problem at a time, right?
One problem at a time.
All right.
The worst has already happened. 5 years apparently has gone by and our ship is destroyed.
We're coming to you, and we'll start heading towards the boarding.
Kraus and Scratch, you here? We're coming to you.
Doctor, can you let's be on either side of the ladder, and can we observe them individually as they come on? Because I can't get what you said out of my head that it seems to happen right when we get on board. I want to see it.
And watch the commander. If she looks down at the water, she's been doing some odd things.
Okay.
The last thing we want is for her to jump.
Funny story. So Commander, you're on the ladder, you're crossing over, you can't help yourself.
Yeah.
You are, the water's right below you, so I do need a control save, please.
Oh, that was so close to being a 5.
Why?
Do you
I will
want-
spend 3.
Okay, spend the 3. That brings you down to 3 if memory serves.
Yeah.
Okay, and again, this is the thing, you're just like, don't look,
Mhm.
and you just look down, and you get to the edge of the ship. Right behind you, of course, is the captain. As you're climbing up, you grab onto the edge of the boat, and you lift up, and you look, and you can see, a little odd that you're flanked. You look to your right, you see the lieutenant. You look to your left, you see the doctor. And you look down and your hands are clawed. So they're attached to your wrists, but they're like a molted gray skin, and your fingernails are sharp and long, and they're not just the fingernail out, like it's coming from below, like there's a claw there, and you immediately reach for your neck like this, and you fall to the deck. Scratch and Kraus, you see Washington climb up, kind of bring her head up. She looks to the left and to the right, and she immediately starts choking herself, and she falls forward. So 1d4 for you, Commander, please. Stress damage.
I thought that was pretty normal. 1.
What's your hit protection?
Wednesday.
I'm at 0.
Okay, that takes you to 0, or you were at 0?
It takes me to 0.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Washington's on the deck, choking herself. You're about halfway up, Captain. I want to know what Scratch and Cross are doing.
I am going to try to restrain her, ideally without the taser this time, but we'll see.
And physically, you're able to run over to her very quickly, able to pull her arms off of her enough that she's not hurting herself anymore.
Quinta?
I would watch the captain.
Sorry, Quinta
Go ahead.
or Kita?
So
Quinta.
Thompson,
Quinta.
you get up.
I'm trying to use her first name to like snap her out of it.
As you come up, you have quite a scene. You have got Washington, who vanished pretty quick when she came across the threshold there. She's down there, and you can see she's trying to choke herself. Scratch has grabbed both of her wrists and is kind of restraining and pulling her back successfully. You're not concerned about that. You look to your left, you see Kraus
That's
just
fine.
watching, as this whole thing. But what catches your eye is on the right side of the submersible. There are 2 men by the submersible. Safety tools are in place. One of them is pressed against the submersible and has torn most of his torso skin off of him. Another man is behind him with no eyes. Neither of them have eyes, and is violating him. And it oddly seems consensual. I need 1d4 stress damage, please.
How you can explain that to me, Captain?
What's your hit
Yeah, right.
protection?
That's the name
I
it tells
was at 0, so my control will go down to
Control goes down by 1. So what is your new control?
10.
Okay, go ahead and give me a control save, please.
Did it work?
Okay, you've missed by 3. Do you want to spend luck or take fallout?
I will spend my luck. I can spend 3 luck. It brings me down to 7. That's will, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Captain, what is your reaction to everything I just described? To Commander choking herself, Scratch preventing that from happening, Kraus watching, and two men doing things they shouldn't be doing in public, even if they had skin and eyes.
So I think I would have started to be concerned for Washington, but I'm distracted by these two individuals who are, let alone, like, I don't think it even really matters that they're doing that. It's that they're there at all. You know what I mean? Like, there were not people there. So the fact that there are people there is a problem in and of itself.
They seem occupied though.
But I think he's going to shout something at you there. What are you doing over there? And to see if they acknowledge his existence in any way, shape, or form.
They do not.
Great.
Doc, what are you doing? You're observing all of this. You saw the captain yell.
Captain, talk to me. What do you see?
There's two men over there. What are...
I don't see them, I assume, right?
Correct.
Captain, it's just a hallucination. We've all had this. Whenever we come to the ship, something happens. Come on, Captain. Here, look over here. Look at me, Captain.
So I need to pause here for a second, and I need to gauge where Thompson is on his trust of Kraus. So Kraus is barking orders at you. Where are you right now as far as Kraus?
I think I am concerned about Kraus, but not to the point yet where, like, I don't believe that he believes he has my best interest at heart.
Okay.
But I also think that what I'm hoping is that I'm starting to, remember the things that happened the last time I came on the ship with the water rising up, and then the water wasn't there, and so the things he's saying are starting to kind of it does kind of add up as a thing. And we had talked about these things as we were, regrouping in the other space.
Right? It's layer after layer, which you can talk yourself through all of that all you want when you as real can be are seeing what you're seeing right now. I think the differentiation is what Kraus said to you and the fact that you still have faith in Kraus. So I do need you to make a control save to see whether you are able to shake this vision.
I am not.
So Kraus says that to you, but lying eyes
Can't
don't
look
lie.
away.
Yeah, there's no.
You look back and you
that
still see this happening.
Like, I don't want to do it, Craig. I don't want to.
You're frozen at the top of this ladder, at
Yeah.
the edge of this boat.
No, they're there. You must be missing something.
Scratch, help me.
I'm a little busy right now.
So, Washington, you come to, you're seeing in front of you, you've got Scratch holding your hands. Your hands are your hands now. Your head, the back of your head hurts because you kind of slammed up against it as you fell forward. I don't think you see Scratch as hostile. I think you have enough of a presence to understand what Scratch is helping. He's not trying to hurt you. What are you doing?
Breathing, holding my head, like I'm here. I'm good.
Please stay.
Yep.
So I'll let go of her, and then I'm looking at Kraus, trying to, because I all the adrenaline was focused on restraining her. I have not been paying attention to what they've been saying.
I reach out and help you up. If you'll take my hand.
What are you doing, Captain?
Yeah.
I think I'm actually headed over to these other two people behind the submersible. And I'm going to draw my pistol.
So as you approach, the one not touching the submersible, the one behind him, turns to you and says, "You can help."
identify yourselves.
The other one turns its head. His forehead was against the submersible. He lifts his head up and he turns to you. And he says, I think it's your turn.
Captain?
So what everybody else is seeing is Captain talking to the side of the submersible.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it was probably a mistake to come back here.
I try to help you up. Are you okay?
Yeah,
You got her?
alive.
Okay. If
Tap me
I see
quick.
Kraus,
I need to know what's
square
going on.
up. If Kraus is busy, I'm going to hit the captain.
I think I'm going to raise my firearm and point it at them and say, identify yourselves.
Second time he said that, Scratch.
Captain, please look at me.
Do you?
Yes. But I think sort of in a stand at an angle so that I can see like I don't want to not be able to see them while I'm
Captain?
looking at you.
So you turn, you put Scratch enough in your field of vision to be able to see Scratch, right? So he's not in the peripheral. You quickly snap your neck, you see Scratch, you come back, and there's nobody against the submersible.
Captain, look at me.
I swear they were here.
Do you still see anything?
Well, they're gone now.
I would like to walk up and put my arm on the captain's shoulder. Captain, are you okay?
I think he's basically like tensed up and it's like I'll be fine. Let's figure out what the hell is going on here.
Is the body still trying to get up off of the deck?
The first mate?
Yeah, right. The first mate. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
First mate is still moving.
He is. I think he's trying to get his knees under him. But I want to be very clear. He's not looking at you. He's not being threatening in any way. I mean, his neck is broken and he's peeling his skin off, but
I'm going to walk over.
But
Sorry.
he's not giving an indication that he wants to peel our skin off. He's just peeling his own skin off.
I'm going over to him, kicking him over onto his back and shooting him in the head.
okay. Give me 1d6, please. So you put your foot into his chest. He falls back immediately to the deck. You hear the as his back of his head hits that. He is bleeding from his chest as if he was shot in the chest. And he had kind of started a second peel, but you stopped that. And he looks up and he goes, I can still see him. I can still see them. And he's trying to get back up again.
No, I'm shooting him in the head.
Okay, 1d6. Second shot. All right. That peels over to there. He takes a save. So, square in the head as if you were Dr. Kraus. Bullet right in the forehead. His
Famed
head's
marksman.
up against the thing, and he goes, "Ugh!" And it is just frozen with his mouth open. No eyes.
Is it
Part of his
dead?
skin peeled. His neck is broken. He is motionless. Instinctively, you know it's over.
I'm not trusting anything.
He's
I watch
probably
him.
really dead, maybe.
I watch him for a few seconds before I step over to the other crew members. I am not fucking around anymore. This is a openly hostile situation. Shoots to kill, and let's figure out what's going on.
Pause for cold-blooded murder, we do need a 1d4.
That cold blood.
Definitely warm-blooded.
It's
Lukewarm.
pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
This is going to be my score. Yeah, I'm at 0, so
Okay, so drop your control by 2. So where does it take you to?
that'll be 8.
All right, give me a
As
save
mentally
mistake.
stable as I might seem.
Woof.
An amazing roll.
No.
Bring up
No.
Scratch. And let's give yourself a quick Fallout roll. All right, the Tomb of Meat.
This is the
Going-
Fallout's
Did
where
you
this game
say
gets
the
really
tomb?
interesting.
Yeah, going below deck terrifies you. It feels like the walls are closing in and you are enclosed in a tomb of metal. Anytime you go below deck on any ship, make a control save or take 1 stress. When outside on the ship, your control saves are at a +3.
Okay.
So
I'll stay outside. You stay inside, Commander. And
well,
we'll
so
cover our
let's,
bases.
let's go back into let's get off the meta level and go back down to the to the fiction, right? So you're standing there. What you have just done has, like, I don't know if you've ever done that. Like, that was an execution, right? Understandable, like lukewarm, not cold-blooded, right? But it still was. I kicked you in the chest. You were laying on the ground, and I just shot you in the forehead. You are definitely shaken. And I'm imagining you just kind of stepping back, and for whatever reason, you look up and are so thankful to see the night sky. And it comforts you. The 3 of you just saw Lieutenant Scratch execute our broken-necked friend.
And then look up at the sky and sigh in relief.
I think I would understand it because I saw the guy. He just kept coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is well-trodden territory. For
I don't
us.
think anybody questions what
Mhm.
Scratch did.
Right.
You okay, Nikki?
No.
Can we all talk honestly here? We've been together for a long time. Can we talk?
Talk.
Yes.
Yeah, let's talk, Doc.
We can all agree that whatever's going on here isn't natural, right?
Yes.
And
And we've got to find out what it is, and we can't let it escape.
You make it sound as if it's a thing we're actually able to stop. How do you propose we stop? And then she gestures to the boat. This. This. Destroy it.
I actually sit down on the deck, and I'm struggling a little bit.
Priority 1 is get off. Get off this boat. Get away from
No.
here.
Priority 1 is to eliminate whatever's going on and not to let it escape or take over or do whatever it intends to do.
Captain?
Captain,
Uh,
I'm not with the Coast
priority
Guard,
1.
Captain.
Right. So you have no authority.
I think I answer to a higher authority than the Coast Guard.
Who, Jesus?
Yeah.
Higher authority.
HIPAA? Like, what are you talking about? Stop.
So are you with like the whatever. That's fine.
I think we're here now. We should figure this out, and we don't want anyone else to stumble on it like we did. So let's figure this out, and let's get this nailed down.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I don't think that we are equipped to, but
Right.
Whatever's on here, we cannot let it either survive or go escape.
we
And We can't talk to anybody else about this.
See, you lose me.
Right
You
there.
lose me every time you want to not talk to people. You lose me.
So what do you intend to
Why?
do? You intend to go off and tell everybody about what we've seen and put the whole... First of all, they're going to laugh at you and think you're insane. And then if you do
Well-
have somebody who believes you, can you imagine what kind of panic that's going to create?
I don't care about that right now. I care about getting all 4 of us off of this boat, off of this lake. But if the captain's judgment is that we're investigating, then let's do it.
All right, top to bottom, let's do it.
I'll take the
So-
top.
I would suggest sinking the boat.
let's remind ourselves of kind of the layout,
I mean-
because it's been a while since we've explored this boat. So where you are, somewhat near the submersible, this is the kind of the middle of the boat on the main deck, and there are 2 stories of upper decks in front of you. To the right is a door that's labeled wet lab, which we have not gone into yet. Straight ahead of you is an open door, which takes you to the main cabin passage, which we have already gone through. This is what first mate, he walked out, so that door is wide open. And then on the far left is a small little area, a room that says walk-in cooler on it. The air is frigid. The deck is wet. You can smell the lake.
Can we rest?
Yes. Yeah, restore your hip protection.
Could I ask if I have a flask hidden that I can pass around?
You definitely can have a flask to pass around.
I will drink of the libations.
Lieutenant, that's a no, I won't.
I guess I'm 6 years sober. I thought I was 1, but no, thank you.
Captain?
Yeah, I think I'll take a nip.
Okay.
It's been a lot.
Okay, Captain, what's the plan?
So we've seen the whole of the main cabin. We've been to the end of that road and back up.
So you saw the mess, right? You saw the stateroom. We're not in there yet, right? So if you go straight into here, you know that if you continue straight forward, it's going to take you to the mess hall. On the left, you've got the stateroom, where we found Justice, right? First Mate Justice was in the stateroom off to the left. To the right was labeled head. You haven't gone in there, but that's the head that's on this level here. There was another door in the mess you have not explored and checked out yet. And then in this main passage area, there are staircases leading up to the pilot house level, which is the top level, top deck. Right. You went into the pilot house. You haven't explored any more there, but the only enclosed area really is the pilot house up there. There's a deck up there that you haven't gone on to, but
we have been
and then there's a lower deck that you have not gone to at all.
And when we were in the pilot house, we were trying to take a look at their computers and see what was on there, right? I think we tried that, and there was nothing.
Yeah.
A normal pilot log, and then we went
Right.
to the captain's quarters and found him there.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
Captain,
the captain's
where are we
quarters
going?
was up there as well. Yep.
All right. Well,
You said that this ship has power, right?
It has power, correct?
It shouldn't.
So, right.
But can we put on a searchlight or something? Some kind of signal?
There's none down here. There would be one up on the pilot deck.
Right. And do we agree about that?
yeah, that makes sense. I think one of the things I'm going to be doing is as we are beginning to move around this ship, I think I want to use my radio to give regular updates to Captain Kate, whether or not they acknowledge, just so that they're, you know what I mean? Like sort of that moment of, we're talking through what we're doing, where, we ran into an issue with the first mate. We're gonna take a look around and try to figure out what's going on. And over here, we're gonna turn on the searchlights so that, those sorts of things.
visit the wet lab? Because that might have something of what's going on. Maybe they pulled something up
That's kind of where
Yeah.
I'm at too.
as well.
I think
Either
we're going to
that
start with the
or
lab,
submersible itself.
and then if need
Lab and
be,
pilot.
yeah. So, Scratch, how do you
Oh.
feel about setting this light on as an urgent matter? Should we do that first and then check the wet lab?
I don't think it is urgent. I don't think it's going to be helpful to rush to do that.
So I think we're going to start with the wet lab, and frankly, let's stick together.
I'm going to guard the entrance to any rooms or decks that we are going into.
Okay.
I feel so much better not being
As you should.
in opening.
We've got Scratch covering the door. I don't know why my video is choppy. We've got. I don't
Okay,
know
it's
if
not
just
just me
choppy
then.
on your side. All right. You got Scratch covering the door. Who's opening the door?
I can open it.
So, Commander, you open the door. It's a long room, and the immediate smell of antiseptic kind of hits your senses. But you also get a sense of like moldy air coming through. There's metal tables that take over the majority of the room, and the surfaces of these tables have like sample trays and tools to study, right, to cut with scalpels and tools to open up things, right? This is a wet lab, which is where you would take samples and you would dissect them essentially. In the center of the room, with his back to you, is somebody leaning over a table. And on the table is a nude man who now is surprisingly fully skinned.
Oh.
And this guy has an apron on, and under it looks like a maybe a medical coat, and does not acknowledge the fact that you just opened up the door.
Okay. I will pull out my gun, hold it up, moving in and say, "Stop what you're doing."
He throws his hand up behind him with the palm facing you. He says, "I'm almost done." And that's when you recognize the patterns he's cutting into the flesh.
I look back at the team.
You're seeing this, right, Doc?
Yeah. Yep.
Mm-hmm. What are you
and
doing?
What's happening?
What?
I'm preparing him.
Okay. For
I'm almost
what are you-
done.
What are you preparing him for?
He turns nonchalantly to look at you, I think, to answer the question. So from behind, had hair. You saw the back of his neck. You saw the coat. When he turns, no eyes. And
So rude.
70% of his face has been torn off. You can still see some strips of skin that he hasn't finished with yet, but the majority of it is just the muscles and flesh.
Hey, why are you carving? What are you doing to this guy? What's the symbol for?
He's not ready yet.
Ready for what?
He's got too many eyes and too much skin.
Okay.
Did you just say carving?
What are you readying him for?
Yeah.
Why does he need to have less skin and less eyes?
And his head's looking around as if he can see. Right? He's eyeless at this point. And he's looking around. He goes, "If you just lay down, I'll get to you next."
Get in here, Scratch.
I heard that.
just give me. Why are you taking his eyes?
So he can see. I think this whole situation is a 1d4.
Yeah.
Wait.
Hey, I can't see what's happening.
All right, so Lieutenant,
in
you're
luck.
free of it for now.
Hey, good.
What did
I've
I
heard
get?
of it.
Cross, you rolled a 2.
All right, so I've got Dr. Cross, you take 2 stress damage. Commander takes 2. Everybody takes 2. Look at you kids.
You missed
so
out
walk
on the
me through
fun.
this.
I'm good. I have enough fun for one night.
I'm sorry, Craig. You said we saw the symbols. Did we recognize them from somewhere else?
Yeah.
You don't. You just recognize that they're patterns, right? So he's not just slashing this guy's skin. There's swirled patterns and geometric patterns that he's been slicing into this man's flesh. Part of him has been peeling off some of it, but not all of it.
Okay, but it's not like we've seen these symbols like on the
No.
walls or anything like that. And
No,
we're now
this is
seeing
all
it
new.
again. It's just all okay.
Let's quickly resolve the stress damage real quick. So everybody, if you have hit protection, drop it. I just need call out for me. Commander, have you taken control damage?
Not
I have
again.
not.
No, we thankfully rested
We just
before
rested.
we walked back in here.
Okay, good.
So as much rest as you can get on a haunted ship.
It's an important thing in liminal horror is to rest when you can.
group hug for a minute. Feel a lot better.
All right, back to you, Seaman. You're talking to our friend.
Help me understand what you do. Why are you doing this? Who does he need to see?
I don't have time.
I know.
starting
I'm
to
trying
walk-
to learn.
You start to
Trying to
walk
learn.
towards you.
I light him up.
Oh, geez. I was going to at least start with easy there, but apparently
We
not.
got the easy. You already didn't listen to my first command. So,
1d6.
I agree with both of you.
yeah.
Good call, I'm sure. Should probably hit him with the blowtorch.
It's not
gotta
rolling
give her
damage. I'm just
a
gonna
chance
hit
to use it,
D6.
Craig.
Oh, there we go. You took 2. All right, where does that put your hit protection?
No, that's
Or no,
dealing
that was
too,
two
right?
damage.
Oh, I'm
shooting.
shooting him. I'm
Yeah.
shooting him.
So you shoot him. The gun blast is so loud, guys. Like Commander's firing it right there. You're all kind of cluttered together around the door. It hits this man's shoulder, and you see the blood going through the lab coat, and he physically reacts and pulls back from being shot, and then just kind of comes forward. He goes, "There's enough tables," and he continues walking towards you with a scalpel in his hand.
I'm gonna shoot him again.
All right, give me 1d6.
What?
Okay, that's enough to do damage. Let's have him do his save. Oh, I don't have to hide this. He goes down. So that second shot into the center of his chest. He falls and slams back against the metal table where the other body is, and just falls forward. And you can see in the table behind him where your bullet hit. It was a through and through. You can see the blood coming from his back, and it starts to pool under him.
I'm gonna take the scalpel from his hand and like toss it away.
I'm going to take a sample of his blood.
Okay.
With one of my little collection
When
kits.
While he's doing that, I hear Commander's first shot, and then a pause to see if that was enough, and then the calculated second shot. And I have to come inside. I don't want to, but I'm gonna.
Okay. So, out of curiosity, Lieutenant Scratch, what happens when you go inside?
I just feel like I'm in a box. Like the room might as well be a coffin for how it feels. Like I could reach out to the top and bottom, left to right, and just touch the wall, and like I'm running out of air. But I've got a job to do, so control save for me.
Okay, so mechanically, you have to take a control save, correct?
Yeah.
All right. You failed by 2. What is so? Before you say anything, what happens on a fail for you?
Take 1 stress.
Okay. If you spend 2 luck, you don't have to take that stress.
And if I don't, then I gain a luck.
For the failure, you gain a luck, correct?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Oh, I forgot to gain my luck for my failure.
Go ahead. And,
I didn't take the 2 damage everyone else took. So
all right. So that means you're going to take 1 stress damage. So drop your control from 8 to 7, and I need a control.
Oh, it's directly to control.
Correct.
I thought
no. It won't be. Do you have hit protection?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Drop your hit protection by 1. I apologize.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So I'm down to 3, and then I'll gain the luck.
Okay. And so it's just a feeling like the walls are too close. It's very disconcerting that with little effort you could touch the floor, the ceiling, and both walls.
It's like I'm a big slab of meat on a hook in a freezer is what it feels like. But I assess it looks like the threat is down and doctor's already getting to work. So I'm assessing the captain and commander to see where they are mentally.
Yep, so the doc is on one knee taking a blood sample. There's an additional door that heads towards the main cabin.
And the person that is the target of the carving, they're just dead, not
dead, surprisingly with eyes.
Right.
Before we leave, I want to see if this doctor had any journals or, I don't know, scattered notes about explaining what the heck he's doing.
Yeah, we haven't swept the room yet, have we? That's what you wanted.
Commander, let's do that. So let's take a look through here. So as you go through, you're not finding, actually no, you're finding torn out journals. So you're finding logs that have been ripped to shreds. I am adding a taser to your inventory. You do find a taser as you're going through it. Let's have it in the pocket of the pants that are laid next to the table. So whoever this was on the table had a taser in their pocket.
Okay.
I want to look at the symbols being carved on the guy's chest. Do I recognize those at all?
They are very old. You recognize them as not the work of somebody who is just arbitrarily decorating the body. You are unable to know why you know this. You just know, like, these are ritualistic symbols. You don't understand them. Does that make sense? So this is not an he wasn't sketching on this body. Right. These are symbols that you have at some point come across before, Kraus, but you don't know what they mean. You don't understand what they are. You wouldn't even, if somebody pressed you, you wouldn't be able to say, you know, where I've read this.
Okay.
Look at Tommy Pickles sharing the stream.
I think is that person on the table, do they look like they're going to move at all? Because every other dead person has gotten up and walked off.
And fair. And the reality is, right? But you check, no vitals, no nothing.
So the other one that was shot, I mean, they're just laying there, right?
They're just laying there, correct. And Cross, I'm going to give you a little bit of a detail, and I think you were close enough to this dissector to recognize they were breathing and talking, right? Okay. So this is not a situation where we have people coming back from the dead.
Mm-hmm.
This person was breathing, their heart was beating, otherwise they wouldn't bleed the way they bled when they were shot. That's
Right.
no longer happening.
Okay. All right.
Through the other door? Like we've now looked through this room and there's
Can
Well,
we
nothing.
seal this
yeah.
room so that nothing is going to walk through the next door without us hearing it?
I mean, you can close the wet
That's
lab
what I
door.
meant,
There's
yeah.
you can close the wet lab door that leads out to the main deck. There's no lock, but you can definitely close it. Sure.
I was asking Captain, should we do that?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll shut up.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, sure. That's makes sense.
Something makes sense today.
Yeah, and then I guess we're gonna open the next door and see what's on the other side, Craig.
So you open the next door. God damn it, Lieutenant. This room is freaking small, man. I don't need a control save from you, but oh boy, like it's tiny. There's another door on the directly from the other door. You can while you're standing in the frame of the door you just opened, you can touch the other door. That's how small this room is. You see a pile of laundry in standard Coast Guard bags, or not standard Coast Guard, in like burlap bags on the right, like laundry. And you can see like shirts and things off to the right. This appears to be a place where laundry is dropped. Nothing else really in the room.
What do we need in here? Where are we going?
Scratch, are you okay? Do I see you sweating
No.
or anything?
Yeah. I
Yes, no, I'm not okay.
no, of course. Are
Thank
you
you for
okay?
asking.
I hope not. Let's This is a laundry room. There's nothing in here.
Right. There's a door on the other side. Let's keep sweeping
But I
this
do
boat
wanna-
and see if we find anything.
I
do want to.
if we're not I agreed to come down here to the wet lab because we thought maybe there was evidence about what happened here. If that objective is complete, then I would like to suggest that we go back and turn the searchlight on up in the pilot's deck.
I would like to ask what the laundry looks like. Is it from what time period is it from? Or would I know? Be able to tell?
Looks normal. Yeah, there's nothing outstanding there.
Somewhere between 5 and 10 years old.
Yes,
Yeah.
roughly speaking. Just arbitrarily.
Well, as
off
far
the
as
top.
we know, we don't know what fashion's like.
Bell bottoms are back in style.
So you open up the door and it takes you exactly where you expect it to be, which is to this main cabin passage. And if you remember, the main cabin passage had staircases on the left-hand side, one leading up to the pilot house, one leading down to who knows where.
Okay.
Between the two staircases on that wall is the door to the stateroom where we found First Mate Davis. To the far right, down a very short hallway, is to that galley where you opened it up, you checked it real quick, and there were long tables with food still on trays.
All right. So now we can head up to the pilot house and try to get a searchlight on so that we can be sending a signal light.
100%.
Let's start with that.
Are we ready to send a signal as we're walking up to the pilot house?
Do we really want somebody to come here and get sucked into this?
Until we figure it out.
Are we just bringing more meat?
A very interesting phrase to call a human.
I mean,
Commander,
that's what
you-
they act like, right?
Commander, you're the most familiar with the way that these boats are put together. Where else might we have answers here? Because
Lower deck is what's left.
In the submersible. Why was the submersible on here?
Well, it was there.
Why was
It was
there?
there.
What were they
Research.
looking for?
It was a
I
research
don't know.
system.
I think you do know that, Kraus. With the logs and stuff that you come across, this was a soil sample. We're going to investigate a trench, the deepest trench in Lake Superior, and we're gonna, collect data, take photographs. This was a science expedition.
So isn't it
Weird.
reasonable? It's not that far of a leap to think that maybe they found something. I mean, because they didn't just go mad on their own, right?
Yes, yes. And now this boat has been missing for 10 years.
All
What
I'm
are you
saying
saying? What
is,
action are you
what they-
suggesting?
what is below the water?
You want to go into the submersible and find out
How-
what's below?
Oh, hell no, I don't. But
Okay.
what else?
I-
What other
Wait,
I
wait,
might
choice
be
do we
acting weird,
have?
but not that weird.
How does finding the answer
You
to
want
that
to look
question
in the
help us?
submersible, or you want to use the submersible? Just so I'm clear on what your plan is here, Doc.
I don't have a plan. All I'm saying is, whatever happened, we've all agreed that it shouldn't leave the ship, right? We shouldn't contaminate anywhere else. This was a research vessel. They went down. I can't find
I-
anything on the ship that would cause people to go mad like this. So the only other option in my head is what was down below.
But what does going down
Oh.
there do for us?
Do you want this to kind of perpetuate? Do you want the next Coast Guard to come in and disappear and end up faceless and eyeballless?
If we go down there, how does that stop that from happening? Sorry.
I
Yeah,
think
sorry,
it's
I kicked my
because
desk too.
we don't know what will happen if we don't go down there, and we don't know what will happen if we do go down there. We don't know who Captain Kate and them was shooting at on their boat.
Wait a minute, what happened to our captain that we pulled off of here?
Oh, I was like, am I here? Am I
Not
gone?
our
Did I
captain.
disappear?
No, they,
You can't
That's
write other
awesome.
characters off that easily.
That's right. I'm just peeling off my
Doctor,
eyeballs. No big deal. No
We're
big
over here with you.
I know. I'm just a thought.
Well, it's 4 of us, so we can at least watch each other's backs.
The decision of whether to bring this back to shore is not under any of our authority to make. I will go
And we
amend
can't.
the distress signal to say that there might be a contamination, there might be something dangerous here, but that somebody needs to evaluate the situation from the outside to see if there's a chance for us to
Are
get
you
off
willing
the
to
road.
risk your family's lives?
I don't have a family.
Oh, I got him.
That was cold. That was really cold, Scratch.
Captain?
We plan to
let's-
sweep this entire boat.
Yeah, that's the plan, right? We're gonna sweep this boat, and then if we find nothing, then we'll look over that submersible again.
Okay.
All right. Are we going up or down? We talked about searchlight up above. Below deck, we haven't done yet.
Have we been convinced?
You've
that
heard
we don't
nothing
wanna-
from Kate and
Right.
Timorous.
Sure. Yeah, they're gone.
Yeah.
They're gone. I will continue to provide them updates as we actually do things, but all right, let's go down below decks and see if we can find anything there.
Scratch, are you okay? You want to stay above deck?
No, I'm fine.
You sure?
Yep.
If you need a break, say something.
Let's just do what we're here to do.
All right. So this is going to be a single file situation down this very narrow staircase. So can I get a sense of marching orders here? And who brought the 10-foot pole?
Probably me first.
Okay.
I'll go
Lieutenant
right
first.
behind.
Behind him is Seaman.
Probably
You can
All
go
right.
third,
third
and I'll
if
follow.
Commander
I'll
doesn't
All
hold the rear.
Captain's covering the rear. Lieutenant, as you start going down the steps, instinctively you start realizing not only am I inside, But now I'm underwater. And only thing protecting me is this thin metal on either side of me. So I think I do need another control save as you go below deck.
It feels so safe in here, though.
Cozy is the word you're looking
19.
Gotcha.
Okay, and if you fail that, you take 1 stress damage.
There's no not failing it. 2 now.
Okay, you're at 2. How are you working through this, Lieutenant?
Somewhere between dissociating entirely from my body and practicing breathing techniques that my therapist suggested. That haven't done a ton for me before, but there's no better time for them to be helpful than now.
So as you go down the steps first, the ceiling is only like 6.5 feet tall. So it's really like your head's not touching the top of the ceiling, but it's so close that you just feel an instinct to kind of lower your head a little bit. There's a hallway that's about the same length as that main cabin passage that's right directly above you. There's doors on either side of you, and then a door at the very far end of this hallway. Right behind you is Seaman. You're just following along, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then, so Lieutenant, you get down on deck. Seaman, you get down on deck as well. Lieutenant, I first need to know, are we doing left, right doors, walking forward? Because until you do something, the rest of the people can't come down to lower deck. You're blocking.
So are these cabins like quarters?
I don't know. Well, I do.
Commander,
You don't know.
Yeah.
what are we checking every door on the left and right, or are we going straight down the hallway?
Check
We're
the doors.
sweeping.
If we're sweeping, then I guess
Yeah, we'll check the doors. Because we don't want someone to pop out of them and come behind us.
Right. I'll go left then. But we can like split up to be in the hallway, opening the doors to like look at the rooms, right?
Yeah. So, and again, this is going to keep everybody on the stairs, right? Because they're right at the base of the stair. Or are you going to make room to let everybody come down, and then we're going to open doors? What are we doing?
I guess I assumed that the description of the hall being literally I can reach it was in my head. If that's actually how wide it is, then I'll walk forward enough to let everybody into the hall, and then we can kind of just coordinate opening doors.
So it's super tight here. Like you have to kind of like scrape against each other if we're going to change order in this hallway. So if you come all the way down, everybody comes up. The captain, when you reach the base of the steps, Lieutenant is far ahead of you. You've got the doors on either side of you.
Great. I'll open the door on the left.
So, Captain, you open the door, and immediately you recognize what this room is. It's slightly a little bit larger than the laundry area that you went in, but not as big as the wet lab. And you see like a pegboard, tools, wrenches, ratchets, screws, some sort of engineer storeroom, which below deck. Yeah, this makes sense, right? This is obviously you already instinctively know that probably at the end of this hallway is the engine room. So sure, I'm sure this is where the engineers would keep their tools.
Is there anything out of place in the room? Like,
The 3 versions of you are a little out of place. So as you're standing there, you're not alone. To your left is you. In front of you is you. To the right of you is you. In the clothes that you're wearing, with a weapon. The one on your left has no eyes. The one in front of you has no eyes, and obviously has started to peel some skin.
Obviously.
The one to your right is you, But the only way you really know that is because of the hair on the clothes, because they have torn all of their face off. Normally I would say a 1d4, but because they're you, I need a 1d6 stress damage, please.
Cool. Woof. So my hit protection is 3, so it will go to 0, and my control will drop by 1.
And what does that bring your new control to?
9.
All right, give me a control save, please.
Aha!
I need to know the reaction. You're standing there. And you're right there.
Right. So I feel like between the other things I've seen, like I'm like, this is just ridiculous. This is clearly not, you know what I mean? Like, these are not people on the boat. This is me, and I know I'm not me. You know what I know I'm not there. I'm here.
That's not the case, Thompson. That's not the case. There is no question in your mind. You are here.
And I am
and
there.
They are standing in front of you.
So I think I might ask out loud, hey, is anybody else seeing this?
So right behind you would be the commander, right? Because right behind you would be the doctor. Lieutenant would be off to your right, and then farther down to your right would be lieutenant. The only person who can see in here is Kraus. Kraus, Thompson looks back at you and says, can you see this? And you do. You see you to the left of Thompson, you in front of Thompson, and you to the right of Thompson, and the various states of eyeless, partially peeled skin, fully missing face. Can you take 1d6, please?
Yes.
Well, that's perfect. It's perfect. Oof.
You have to tell me what I rolled.
It's a 6, baby.
Oh.
So what is your current hit protection?
4.
All right, so you're going to take 2 control damage, and your hit protection goes to 0.
So that brings control down to 12.
All right, let's do a control save at 12.
Huh.
So you rolled an 11.
Good job.
Okay.
Do me a favor, roll a 1d6. On a 4, 5, or 6, you're going to react before Thompson. On a 1, 2, 3, Thompson's going to react first.
You guys will have to tell me what I rolled.
You will. We got your back, Doc.
Did I roll anything?
Not yet.
Oh.
The tension is killing me.
I rolled.
All right. Well, why don't you
What
roll
is
it,
Somebody else give me a roll.
Yeah, Thompson. Once you roll
said a
real
D6.
quick, yeah, a 4, 5, or 6, you get to act first, and then
Great.
Kevin, just do a quick refresh on the VTT. It'll probably take care of this.
So I rolled a 5.
I don't. see
and
that for some
and
reason.
it's
That's weird. Oh, I'm reconnecting. Okay.
It looked, yeah.
Yeah, all right, you rolled a 5. So I want to just quickly reestablish what's happening here. You see yourself in 3 various states. Legitimately, are going, is this real? Right.
I asked him, and he sees something.
You ask him, you look back, and out of the peripheral, you can see that he's got he's got the same expression on his face that you have on your face, like, what? WTF? Scratch, Washington, you're hearing this as well. I need to know at this moment what Thompson does.
Oh, damn it. I think I'm going to draw or point my weapon at center me and say, freeze, put your hands up. We'll go with that.
Seaman, what do you do when he does that, pointing the gun at you, not you?
He's pointing the gun in the room, right?
Correct.
It's not at you, at the me in the center, which
Kraus,
is
you can
you
give
in
me
the
a
center.
control save right now, please.
Yep.
Yeah. Do you want to spend 3 luck?
Yeah.
You rolled a 15.
Yeah, I could see that now.
Hey, look at you, all grown up.
So that'll take me down to 3 luck.
So
left.
you know this isn't real. as he points the gun at now nothing. So, and I want to imagine for you, Kraus, this is you're processing this information, and once you get to the level where you go, this cannot be real, these things dissipate in front of you. So now what you're seeing is Thompson pointing his gun at the wall in a very tight quarters, not a great place to shoot a gun.
I put my hand on his shoulders. Jack, there's nothing there. Trust me, Jack. Hey, there's nothing there. I saw myself, and then I realized there's nothing there, and it just disappeared. Think about what you've seen so far. Think about what you've seen so far. It hasn't been real.
And like as if these things were made of dust and a wind blew, you just see them dissipate away in front of you.
You all good? We good?
Yeah, we got to get off this damn boat.
We got to find out what's going on. We can't let it leave. You know that. You know that.
That means we can't leave.
All right,
I didn't
anybody
say that.
up for opening the next door?
Sure.
Just remember, think logically about it.
I'm sorry.
Right.
What is it that you two just saw?
Sure.
I saw myself in there. 3 of me in various states of skin.
I didn't
not
want to
real.
know that.
And Captain, what did you see?
Wait, I saw me. You're saying you saw you,
Yeah,
not me.
right. It's not real.
Wonderful.
Commander, what is behind these doors? What rooms are behind these doors?
Well, engineering. So
Are we going to find any answers in there?
So real quick, Commander, you would know, even though you've never been on this boat, you have a familiarity as an engineer. You know that probably the other side of this is where it's probably another engineer storage. It might be wet storage, so there might be fuel there, things along those lines. And there's no question that the far end of this thing is going to be the engine room. This is all very tight because the majority of this hall is going to be ballast and fuel, which you will not have access to.
I will share that with them.
I only want to open doors where there might be answers behind them.
Well, one thing I am curious, and I'm not sure if we can get to it, is seeing the actual engine room to see how is this boat. And I'll point to a light in the hallway.
Yeah.
Doing this.
Yeah.
And that you hear the engine right down here. It's got this low murmur that just.
Are we agreed that maybe we can skip some of these side rooms?
Mm-mm. We
can
have to
go
see
on
what's
there.
down here. What if the one we skipped is the one we should see?
Captain?
So let's split up in 2. Would that work? I look at Captain.
We can search faster that way. I mean, this hallway's not like it's just 2 doors,
No,
right? We're not talking about like a hallway full of doors. We're talking about there's a door on the right and a door in front of us.
And let's be honest, Captain. Like when I say
Like-
hallway, it is
And I
definitely
could
a hallway.
open both if I really wanted to.
Yeah, so you can easily grab the other door to open up the other door. And Lieutenant, if he turns around, he can grab the end of the hallway. Right? This is very
We're not like
tight quarters.
we're not like running down the hall and there's
No.
like 6 doors between here and there. It's just
No.
2 doors left. All right, so we're just gonna kick open this door and see what's in there and hope it's not me again.
We?
Or you can hit the latch and it'll.
Yeah, I'll
you
hit
don't
the
have to kick it. Okay.
Captain?
I might kick it
Captain?
at this point.
Captain? Will you please hand me your firearm while you open the door?
Yeah, let's not shoot while we are
I hand you my
low
firearm.
tech.
Thank
Great.
you.
Sure. I'll hand you my firearm.
Just tell us what you see.
Will do.
If-
And I will open the door on the right.
It's initially exactly what you expect based on what Cross said to you, right? So you see oil, you see some gasoline containers, large plastic containers along the bottom. There's a shelf, then there's containers of oil. There's potable water that's being stored down here as well, fresh water in a large tank on the far right. As you've gotten on the boat, you've had visions. You opened the last door, you saw yourself in various states of becoming what happened to this crew of the Ex Inferis. What you see in this room is exactly what you expected.
Great. It's just an empty room, just storage. Let's move on to the engine room and see if we can't figure this out. Unless that's not what I expected. That's what I expected.
That's what you expected.
Okay. I give the pistols back.
Thank
So
you.
you hand the
Stretch.
pistols back, Lieutenant. You're the one that's closest to the engine room door.
Yeah, I sure am.
Open.
Mm-hmm.
Throw this door open. And engine is pretty damn loud. You realize how much thicker this door is than the other doors you've opened up here in the ship. The soundproofing that door was doing is very evident as soon as you open it. It's just this churning of this engine. And a little disconcerting how exposed all of the engine is. It makes you feel vulnerable in its own way. Like anybody could throw a wrench at one of these things and debilitate this, right? Everything has got a grime about it. There's streaks of oil at every piston. You can smell the gasoline that's being expended by the movement of this engine. You look down and the grating on the floor, you can see below it, you can see the actual bottom of the hull below this grating. And there's nobody else down here. But the footsteps behind the captain. Captain, you turn around and you see the feet of somebody coming down the staircase. And you see somebody behind them. And all you can see is the third person coming down the steps. So real quick check in with the players. Do we want to take another 10-minute break? Okay, let's take another 10-minute break. We'll be right back. So the person who's closest to the stairs is Captain Thompson. And Thompson, as you look up, you're looking at the shins of this first person. And then you can see that there's two people behind that person, and then a fourth, which has different clothing on. And the fourth one is soaking wet. And you immediately recognize that has to be Captain Davis. And they are just coming down the steps, the four of them. And I want to reiterate how close quarters this is.
Right.
That you would have to press your body up against the wall and kind of hold in your gut a little bit to let somebody pass. Body. Right behind you is the commander. Right behind the commander is Seaman, and then Lieutenant is in the engine room. But if the lieutenant stretch their arms, they could tap you on the top of the head.
Great. I think I will, shout out that, we need to get ready and that there's someone coming and turn and
there's someone here.
How big is
someone here.
How big is the engine room? Can we get in the engine
There
room?
you go.
Engine room is probably the largest room you've been in yet on this boat.
Then get in here. Now.
Great. Let's do that. Sure.
All right, so I do need a D6 from Captain Thompson. I need on a 4, 5, or 6. You're able to retreat fast enough that our first friend does not get a chance.
Hey.
So, Scratch, doing what Scratch does, immediately barks out orders, and instinctively, all three of you push back and kind of like fall into the engine room. And Scratch, you have not gotten a clear picture of what the hell's going on at the end of this hallway. It's so crowded. But as soon as everybody kind of pulls back, you recognize and see that there are people coming down the steps. Ooh, can't hear you, boss.
I try if there's enough space to be moving them past me so that I can take point.
Oh, you can, you can definitely herd them, right? And kind of push them and get in front of them. No question.
Okay, then I am drawing my firearm and aiming it at them and saying, "Stop now."
They are not reacting to what you're saying. They're still stepping down. You now recognize that Captain Davis is in the rear as the fourth person coming down the steps.
What state are they in?
You have not been able to see. They're still coming down. They're above. Their heads and bodies are above. They are all shirted.
That's good. I mean, I've said stop. I'm waiting until I can see the whites of their eyes before I.
You do not see the whites of their eyes. You see the hollow.
What a horrible phrasing.
You see the hollow of the first guy, who is eyeless and has obviously begun to peel skin off of their face.
Stop there, or I will fire.
They do not stop.
Then I fire.
All right, give me a D6, please.
Do a good job.
Very nice.
My only job.
So you fire your gun at the first one, and I need to emphasize how effing loud this gunshot is. And to the point, like it hurts. It hurts your ears.
Mm-hmm.
You can hear the bullet after it goes through the leg of the first guy hit the metal hull behind him as it goes through and through on the leg. He falls down, Lieutenant, onto the ground, is looking up at you and getting up, but you can see that his leg is dead. So he's despite the fact that he only does not have use of his left leg, he's trying to get up. The others are coming down. Commander, Captain, you'd be right behind the lieutenant. What are you doing?
Can I fire through the doorway as well?
You would be there are only two at a time here, the way the small as this is. So if you want to fire, there is room for you to fire.
All right, then I will fire at the second guy.
At the second guy behind him. Okay, I got you. Not the one on the floor?
Not the one on the floor, the one that's coming
Got it.
down the stairs
Yep.
next. Am I just rolling a d6? Do I have
Just
to
roll a
hit?
D6. There's no roll to hit here. You just roll damage. Jesus, look at you,
Mm.
Eagle Eyes.
In.
There we go.
So
That's why
you
cat-
hit him in his abdomen, right above where his belt buckle is. Bullet goes in. You don't hear the metal clang of the bullet going through and through. And he ends up falling down the steps as well, lands on top of the next guy. The both of them are rising again. They are coming down. They're going to take their initiative to try to get up, and the other ones are coming down the steps themselves. So we'll go back to the top of the order. That would put us at Scratch, unless I take all that back. Though you're behind and you don't have access to this door, is there anything that Kraus or Washington want to do?
See if there's an additional exit out of
There
here.
is not.
All
Yeah,
right.
That's unsurprising, right, Washington?
Yeah. It was just a wishful thinking
Mhm.
at that point.
I yell, well, go ahead, sorry.
No. Go ahead. You're good.
I yell, let me through. And I try to push my way toward the front.
So you have to get through Thompson first. Thompson, do you yield?
No, I don't think so. I think I'm gonna stay at my spot in the doorway.
I can
Where you-
help. Let me through. It's fine. You already said you didn't. That's fine.
No, I think I'm gonna hold firm here, and
Okay.
there's these men don't need a doctor.
Yes, they don't.
Well, they kind of do, but I know what you meant.
I don't know if I have time to do this, but I would like to pull out an ampule out of my bag
Uh-huh.
and hand it to Scratch. You're in front, right?
Yep.
Hand it to Scratch and tell him to be careful not to get this on him, but splash the others.
So let's clarify real quick. Exactly
Yeah.
what are you handing to the lieutenant?
I'm handing him an ampule with a clear liquid inside. And it's obvious that you break the top. And what I'm trying to say is splash this on them, get back. I don't know if I have time to say all of that before everybody's marching down. And I don't know if you trust me.
It's not an issue of trust. There's two things. One, I don't think I can hear you right now.
That's
I'm
true.
partially deafened and also fully focused on the two remaining attackers. But with the part of my brain that does hear what you're saying, absolutely does not understand what you're asking me to do.
And that's fair
Like,
enough. I'm just trying
like,
to hold
was
this
this
out
holy
for
water?
someone to take it. Does that make sense?
It does. So as you're kind of pressing through and pushing your arm past Thompson towards Scratch, you're saying, take this
Mhm.
and don't splash it on yourself. Scratch, you see his arm there.
Yeah, I'm going to use the gun first.
Okay, great. give me now. So I've got number 1 on the ground. Number 2 is kind of on top of them. They're both trying to get up. Number 3 is coming down the steps, and then Davis is behind him. So who are we firing at?
The number 3. The
Number 3
Most
still
immediate
coming down the steps. Fair. Yep.
but I'm aiming for like torso shots. So I'm not
Understood.
firing the second I see a leg.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. The damage will determine what happens here. Jesus, that's 3 in a row.
They owed me for those 219s. I'm going to.
So again, you fire right under the sternum, right under where the rib cages meet. Fires on him, and he has no choice. He just collapses and falls down. So now we've got like this swarm of 3 men. Like the first one's trying to get up, the other one falls on top of him and stops that. The second one and the first one are trying to get up, and the third one falls on top of him. So they're a bit of a mess right now. There's blood everywhere. The one at the bottom is slipping, and like his hands are slipping on the metal where the blood is soaking, coming from the 2 above him. Not to mention his own blood from his dead leg. And now you see Davis coming down. Thompson, what are you doing? You've got Seaman here trying to give something to the lieutenant past you.
Does the captain look like I don't know. Has he ripped his eyes out at this point?
You have not been able to see his face yet. He is soaking wet. You can smell the lake water on him.
I'm gonna shout out. What did you do to the captain, Captain Kate? And I'm gonna hold and not fire immediately.
Yep. So half action, no answer. Davis is still coming down. The other three are trying to get up.
Oh my God! Shoot him and stop talking.
I'm being more insistent. Take this.
Do you take what Kraus is now offering it to you?
All right, now what is this?
Yeah,
What is that?
Let's describe it, Kraus.
Okay, so what I'm trying to hand you, I envision it as kind of like an ampule. It's about test tube size. It's got a clear liquid in it. And
I
it's
got the
one-
idea of what the container is.
Yeah.
I
What
don't
is it
think I
you
have time
want
to
me-
tell you.
Well, I think
And
I'm
why do you
gonna
have it?
ask you, like Jack Thompson is asking Kraus, what is this that you want me to throw at them?
It's an acid. Throw it on him.
Why do you have that?
What do you do, Thompson?
Sure, I'm gonna take it, and I'm
Don't
gonna
get it
assume
on you.
that based on his descriptions, I can figure out how to snap the top off, and I'm gonna toss the liquid at Davis.
So you take this ampule from
All.
Kraus and you pop it and you throw it. Are you throwing it at Davis or the three bodies that are trying to get up?
Davis. I'm going with Davis.
So you throw it towards the mid steps, right? Halfway down the staircase, which is where Davis is. I need 1d10 damage, please.
Man.
Ooh.
So you throw this thing. No idea what the hell is going on right now. We see this ampule rotating in midair. It hits on his knee and it breaks. And it almost looks like a special effect, Thompson. We see this liquid hit his pant leg and it almost instantly liquefies his knee, his shin, his thigh. It's spreading, and we just see it just liquefy down. And Davis falls down the steps because his leg doesn't exist anymore.
We're definitely going to come back to why we even have this, but
Washington,
Yes.
what are you doing?
I want to keep my eyes out on the door.
It's real tough
But-
to do, but I've got you. Yep.
Yeah, but also because I can't do anything to actually help right now until one of them needs a break. I want to kind of inspect the engine itself, if anything's off with it.
So you kind of quickly assess the room, right? And
Mhm.
I think the biggest takeaway is engine's fully functional, cannot have
Yeah.
been here for 5 years, let alone 10 years. The fuel would have run out. You see a fuel gauge and see it's got a third of a tank left. So what you're seeing, Washington, defies this time thing that's happening.
Yeah.
Seaman, the ampule that you gave initially to Scratch, who ignored it, Thompson took it, threw it, is doing what you expected it to do. You're watching Davis dissolve. It's now spreading beyond his leg. It's now dissolved the majority of his hip bone. What are you doing?
I think I kind of just step back because thinking back on it, I don't think I should have done that.
Okay. I'm in pop out. I don't know if you're in pop out, but you need to drop your ampules by 1.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Plural.
I can't do it either.
Oh, yeah,
if you're out of pop out, you can do it.
He's got a whole clip of that shit.
Scratch, you're watching whatever Krause was handing over. Thompson took, threw it at Davis, and you're watching Davis turn into liquid flesh.
Mm-hmm. So what's the state of the other 3?
They're getting up.
Yeah, I'm going to stop them from doing that. The one that I hit in the leg, I think I'm going to try to get a boot on his neck.
I think the only clear shot you have, if you want a clear shot, is to be the third one, which is on the top of the meat pile.
Don't say meat pile.
If we wait long enough, maybe the acid will get to each of them in turn.
I'm more concerned about the one that's been hit in the leg because I think that's the least lethal.
Okay, great.
shots.
Let's do it. 1d6.
Keep it up. Keep it up.
Okay.
He needs to make a save. Collapses immediately. So in the system, for those of you watching, damage is there's no roll to hit. Damage is immediate. If someone takes strength damage and they're a PC, they get to make a strength save. If they make it, great. If not, they take an injury. There's an injury table. But for an NPC or a quote unquote monster, if they take strength damage and they fail their strength save, they're done. So the first one collapses. Thompson?
I will fire at the one on top that's trying to get up.
1d6. And now all of this, everything we've discussed, maybe 3 seconds have passed. So it is boom, boom, boom. These gunshots are rattling and crushing your ears. Good Lord, look at you guys.
We're not screwing around.
No, you are not. That is 100% correct. So this is going to be another strength save against 7. Which is, that one goes down as well. So we have a dissolving Davis, one more at the bottom of the pile. It's kind of sandwiched now between the 2 dead guys. The one at the bottom, Scratch killed. One above him, the third guy, Thompson just killed. The second guy weasels his way out, and it's going to take his entire initiative to stand up and walk towards you. Davis is useless now. Davis is now with his back on the stair, kind of sliding down the stair as this dissolving is going up his chest and encompassing his entire biological body. I think we go to Scratch.
Can we have Thompson go first?
We can.
Sure. I will fire at the final guy who's standing and coming at us.
He's making a save against 8, which he fails. So if we stop here for a moment and take a beat, we recognize that the 3 people that accompanied Davis are now down. And you can see Davis's face. His eyes have been recently gouged out. He hasn't had a chance to tear off much skin off of his face. And I want to emphasize this, like a special effect in a movie. You're watching his solid form dissolve in front of you and turn into this reddish, rose-colored, viscous liquid that's now dripping through the strained metal of the stairs. And he just, as we see it just slowly dissolve his skull and his face. I think I need 1d4 from everybody but Krause.
No, you don't say.
All right, so that's 4 on Scratch. That's 1 on Thompson.
But that one, but
And
my
2.
my hit protection was 0, so that goes into
Correct. So let's start. We'll start at the top. So Scratch, you take 4 damage. What was your hit protection?
It was 2, so 2 rolls into control, which puts me at 6, and then
All right, let's roll a save against 6, please.
nice job.
because I know exactly what I'm going to fucking do next.
Stealed. Going down there, we got Thompson. Or no, we got Washington taking 2. What does that do to you?
I'm at 1 HP after taking the 2.
Nice.
After taking the 2, very nice. Okay, going to Thompson. You take
That
1.
put my control down to 8.
Okay, so save against the 8.
Mm.
Do you have 6?
Wait, I succeeded,
He
right?
succeeded.
Oh, he's
Oh,
good.
you succeeded.
Roll
I'm sorry.
2.
Yeah. No, I
He
went
teased
for
the
it.
20 for a second on my screen.
Mhm.
So I want to pause for a second because nobody took fallout, nobody took control damage, but a lot just happened.
And I did take control damage. But
Right,
I
but you
didn't-
saved.
but I
Right. Yeah,
passed
but
the
nobody
save.
takes fallout is what I should have said. That's 100% right. Sorry. Everybody's fully adrenaline. Everybody tastes toast in the back of their mouth. Like, what's next? Who says something?
Oh, I'm
We gotta
moving immediately.
go.
What do you say, Lieutenant?
I turn around and I grab Doctor by his jacket collar, and I am pushing him against a wall with my gun aimed at his forehead.
Mm-hmm.
What was that? Why do you have it? And what do you know that we don't? You've been acting like you know what's going on this whole time. So either you are crazy and you're carrying around vials of acid, or you know something, and I want to know what it is.
I don't know anything. And I put my hand trying to calm you down. I know you got the gun to my head. I don't know anything, but I've been trained to react in situations like this.
My finger is trembling. It's not, I have the trigger discipline to not have it on the trigger.
Of
But
course.
God, it does want to be there. And I'm waiting, like I'm so angry that my jaw is trembling at this point, and I'm struggling to find words, so I'm waiting for somebody else to say something.
Do you want to make it out of here alive? Or do you want the entire place to just succumb to this? Or do you want to save it?
Commander,
Kraus, I don't think we actually know how to save this.
I don't know either, but I have some tools, and we follow procedure. We have to figure out what is causing this. It's obvious that whatever's
This
causing this
is-
is not on the ship. Have you
This is
seen
un-
anything that's causing people to go crazy and start carving up others? And they keep talking about the others and preparing for
Kraus,
some.
You're not going to figure it out. You're
You're gonna
not.
kill me?
No, you're just not going to figure it out.
Why?
How can you? You don't even have the proper equipment to.
You don't know what I have. And I don't
Oh,
want to
you're
tell you.
right.
I'm trying to save you.
that's not the reassurance that you think it is, Doctor.
Is there a
Kill
captain
me.
in the house?
All I want to know is the acid.
What was that?
Yeah, why do you have that, Doc?
And I think that so real quick, Kraus, where on your person did you pull this from?
I have a utility pouch.
And so I think you see that he's got like 8 more of these.
Right, and just so I'm
And
Go
like,
ahead, reach for
sure
one.
that I understand, like this is not like a standard issue thing that he should have, right? Like
You have never seen anything like this before.
Okay.
Period. like you've seen an ampule before, right?
Right.
But that's the extent of
What we just witnessed.
and maybe a doc would have an ampule or two of smelling salts or things like that, but
right.
to have a series of glass ampules with doing what just happened to Captain Davis, and to emphasize it again, you've never seen anything like what this did to that body.
We have been together for how many years? I mean, Captain, I've been to your house.
Answer the question.
You need to
What
start talking
was
about
that?
what this is. I know you've been to my house, and now I'm beginning to wonder if you were lying to me then too.
I don't want to tell you everything because then none of us are going to leave.
What does that even
sounds like
mean?
it sounds like you don't want us to leave anyway. You're the one that's constantly been saying, don't call for help, don't start a searchlight, don't put out a radio message. You want us here. Why?
I want to stop whatever's happening.
Yeah,
I do want to stop whatever's happening.
As this conversation is happening, I need a control save from all four of you. There's no damage here. I just need a control save, and I need to know who fails. That's interesting.
Man.
It sure is.
So, Kraus, as you're trying to explain to them
That you don't want to explain to us.
you're doing the best you can to explain to them that you have everybody's best intentions, and you are trying to tell them enough. For the first time, you asked me a question earlier, and the answer was no. But for the first time, you feel that you could see more. And you're not going to do anything about this. But for the first time, you start questioning whether your eyes are holding you back. You're not going to do anything about this. But disturbingly, that thought passes through your brain.
I take an ampule and I hand it to Captain.
The second your hand moves, I am interfering. You will not be touching these.
Ooh.
If you were trying to hand one over, then I will do it.
Hand one to the Captain.
I like a captain.
Sure. I'll take it.
If I start to pull and scratch my eyes or use it on me, okay?
I really wish you'd give us some more information, Doc. You definitely seem like you know something.
Let's go up on deck, and I'll talk to you. Let's get out of here. Scratch, I know this has got to be hard. Let's go up.
Just be quiet. I'm going to turn him around and zip tie his hands.
Ooh, you can let him zip tie you?
Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Sorry, I thought you were asking me if I was sure. No.
Definitely sure.
I'm sure.
Well, actually, more importantly, I think I want to ask Thompson that question.
Yeah, I will definitely allow him to do that.
Okay.
assuming that the doc doesn't like
Just
well,
doctor
What's
like
Cross's
that.
reaction?
flip
right?
out and react.
I'm not going to fight it, but I
You
am
handed the
going
vial
to.
over.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm not going to fight it, but I am going to say, I hand over my pistol. I've handed over a vial. I'm not going to hand over the rest of them. Let's go up on deck and let's talk. You've got the cards, right? There's 4 guns pointing at me and a vial of the whatever it is.
Whatever it is.
All right, let's go upstairs.
So if
And
I'm
I'm
hearing
guessing
things
that-
correctly, we're going to go to the main deck outside.
Yeah, and at this point, we've literally searched every other room in this boat.
The port house, is that what it's called?
Yeah, the only thing left is there was a side door off the galley that I think that you have not gone to, but effectively, yes,
Okay.
Thompson, you feel pretty comfortable that you've inspected the
Great.
majority, except
Alright.
for one room, which is fine. Don't worry about that.
That'll be fine.
You jerk.
No, it's fine. All right. We'll head up to the main deck. I assume that Scratch is making the doc go first, and
Yeah. So the 4 of you work your way up. Getting past these bodies
Yeah.
is a bit of a challenge, but you do it. Getting past Captain Davis is fine because he's not there anymore. He's liquefied. You
is the acid doing anything to like the stairs?
It is not.
Cool.
In fact, you oddly know, like if you just rinsed the stairs, nobody would know what happened here with Davis. So you get up to the main deck, go through the passage outside. The cold hits you as you get back outside. You can hear the lake again. The darkness seems just as constraining as being inside. You feel somehow Thompson, Krause, and Washington feel somehow less safe. You feel exposed. Scratch. Thank God we're outside again.
Yeah.
All right.
I
guys,
think
what's up?
I sit down and put my back up against either the wall of the whatever that area was, or the
Yeah,
other
there's-
side of the ship. Just
Yep.
And I am just trying to look very non-threatening. If you guys
With-
want to take
with your
me
hands
out,
zip
it's
tied
pretty
behind you.
easy.
Yeah.
Say everything that you know now. Do not leave anything out.
Okay. You know what that means, right?
No. Tell
Not
me.
yet.
It means you can't leave either. So I am supposed to be looking for issues or things like this. And if I see it, I'm supposed to gather information and hide it at all costs. Because what are the lives of 4 little Coast Guard people compared to the rest of the world? I know you guys don't believe this stuff, but think about what you've seen in the last few hours, or 5 years, however you want to think about it.
Oh.
So you still want to kill me? Go ahead. I don't care. I won't be around to see whatever's left.
So you're part of some League of Extraordinary Gentlemen type
No.
Sounds more like
hidden
Mulder.
thing.
I'm a part of a group That's all you really need to know, right? Because you
Mhm.
know that if they figure out that you've seen something and you've escaped, you know what's going to happen. They're going to hunt you down.
You were supposed to be part of this group, Dr. Kraus.
Actually, no, that's not exactly true. I've tried to be a part of this group. But I've always been the odd man out, right? How many
It's
semen
more-
jokes have you told to me, Commander?
I've actually said none.
We've been really good about that at this table.
At the
I know
player
that's
level,
hurtful.
we've been great.
We've been perfect angels. But
No,
sailors are a different
I've
breed.
made more sociopathic jokes than semen jokes. Different.
There's a complete difference in that.
Complete different.
Kill me if you want. I don't care. Go ahead.
I do
You've
want
got
Well,
the
you're not
cards.
making-
luckily,
You're not making it like for us not to kill you, saying that we're not getting out of this. Like
What's
that's not-
causing these people to rip out their eyes and carve symbols on chests?
Well, secret agent, what is it?
Well, I'm guessing that one would find out if one would go down in the submersible.
Let's put them in the submersible and take them down.
Do it.
The four of you hear something.
No.
I thought the same thing. Nico. Like, no, we don't.
I don't hear that.
You hear the engine restarting on a boat, and instinctively you look and you see the lights of the other Coast Guard boat coming on.
Captain, don't let it escape.
Captain Kate?
So what do we think? We thought that the captain from this ship was on there and attacked them and then swam over here.
That's
Is that what you think happened?
That's as close as I can figure to what happened. Yeah.
Because he was sopping wet, right? That's so if that boat's coming on, that's a good sign.
No, because if he swam over there, we heard gunshots, and then he swam back.
And
That's a
they've
horrible
maintained no
sign.
radio contact since in this whole time. Who the hell's starting that boat?
Captain, make a decision. You don't have much time.
What would
Well,
you have me
can't-
do? I can't like shoot that boat out of the water.
What do you think's on that ship?
What
What do you think's on that ship?
What have we seen so far?
do we do? What do you want us to do?
I sure as hell wouldn't let it get to shore.
Okay, how would you stop it?
I don't know. I'm not a member of the Coast Guard.
You're seeing
I'm
There's
a
not
doctor.
cannons on this research vessel.
so you're seeing the boat turn away.
Wait, okay. Question for you, Craig. The boat has fuel, it has energy going. I mean, we got to drive it. Can we
We're
drive
gonna
it?
drive this boat, the research boat.
It's slow.
We can't drive our boat.
Right. Our boat's been
Our boat's-
Yeah,
sabotaged, right? Like we cannot drive our boat.
Correct.
this is the only option. If Kraus, no offense, if he is telling the truth, then that boat does need to be stopped.
And let me tell you a few things very quickly, Washington, and you know this as an
Mhm.
engineer, is yes, there's nothing that's indicated that this boat can't move. The engine is running. There is power to this boat. It can definitely move. You also know what you're seeing turn away from you. So if the idea is to catch up to that boat, there's no way this vessel could do that.
Okay.
It is 4 times the size, if not 5 times the
Mhm.
size, considerably smaller. So yes, and I'm not discouraging you from attempting that, but you know as an engineer, there is no way that if whatever's driving that boat hits the throttle, that you could ever dream of catching up to it.
What about escape
And I
routes?
have a question.
Side,
Do we
side
have
routes?
like side boats?
There's lifeboats, and they might have a little trolling engine on them and some oars.
But we're not gonna catch that boat in those either.
Get me
No.
One
down
person,
underwater. Put me in the submersible. Let's go. I got to
No,
figure
we're
out
not
what's
putting
going
you in
on
the
down there.
submersible.
We've
You
got to
just
find out
sit
what's
here
causing
and
this.
complain and antagonize us about something getting away, and something's getting away.
And
At
you
this
wanna
point, what
go
choice do we
scuba
have?
diving.
We either stop what's going on down below. We don't have the guns. Whatever.
That is such a huge leap, is my problem.
Okay.
Well, if the good doctor is willing to go into the submersible to find out what he needs to find out for his other organization, fine. We're stuck
Fine.
here regardless.
Tika, have you looked at our boat? Do we know if there's a chance that we could fix our boat?
No way.
It's not. Yeah, it was all ripped out.
Okay. Okay.
That's a day and a half at
Okay.
best with
Right,
the right
right,
equipment
yeah,
and
sure.
the right replacement parts.
Right.
Scratch, please. We don't have much time. Can you just get me into the submersible?
Go ahead. I'm happy to drop you.
I am going to cut, and we're going to go to credits.
Oh no.
And when we come back, I'm going to allow all 4 of our players to put a coda at the end of this. We'll be right back. You do not want to miss how this ends.
Oh no.
All right.
Unbelievable.
So, what I'd like from each of you is a coda, and this coda can be what happens next, what happens 6 months from now. It can be about your character. It can be about Kate and Tibby. We still have on the deck. We still have Z. So, who wants to go first? So where we left things is Kraus being loaded into the submersible.
Kraus does hand over all but one ampule.
Okay. So Kraus, how much time has passed before we do your coda?
I think I hand Scratch the ampules, and I hand him the USB drive that will wipe out all of the information, all the electronics. And I get inside, seal it, or before I seal it, I said I did have the best intentions. And I pull out one of the batteries of my flashlight and jab it into my thigh. And I go down in the submersible.
So that's part 1 of your coda. We're going to come back to you for part 2. Scratch, how far in advance do you want to go? Do you want to stay here? Or do you want to go forward in time a little bit?
I don't think there is a whole lot of going forward in time for Scratch. So I take the ampules and the USB drive. I'm not sure what he thinks I'm supposed to do with it. Because I like, do I plug it into the front of the ship or like?
I think Kraus tells you. If you load this USB drive and connect it to any electronics on your ship and on the Ex Inferis that it will wipe out all records, all data, black box, everything.
Okay.
It'll erase everything that's
yeah.
ever happened here.
Yeah. So he gives it to me and he says his "I meant the best" and locks and like seals the submersible in. And as soon as that submersible drops, that USB is going overboard. And I'm going back to a radio either on this boat or on ours. And I'm saying I'm recording the absolute most detailed message that I can, accounting everything and setting it to play on a loop.
What does Commander do?
I actually agree with Kraus a bit here. So it will probably be maybe a few hours later. I have no intentions of dying here, but I am absolutely going to look for ways to sink this ship. Whatever is on it.
If there's anybody that can do that, that's you. So you know where the inflatables are. They're in that engineer storeroom. You pull out those packs, and they're large, like 5x5 packs, which as soon as you pull the cord on them, they turn into lifeboats, inflatables. So yeah, and as far as sabotaging that engine and causing this ship to explode and sink, very doable. So you know how to do that. So what do you do?
That's after I essentially start the timer on sabotaging it. I go up to find the other two and say, "We got to go now. The ship is going down."
And your intention is to sink both ships? Is that what I understand?
Yeah, it should be, because something's off, and I'm gonna make a promise to myself to find who escaped and kind of take care of them, as a good doctor would say.
So let's go to Thompson. Thompson, Lieutenant has heard the instructions from Kraus and disregarded them and is going to start the loop. Commander, well, first of all, I guess, who's going to lower Kraus? Is anybody going to lower Kraus now that we've got him sealed in the submersible?
Oh, I assume Scratch actually did it.
Yeah.
He said, I'll drop you in, so I assumed he was going to actually do it.
So, Commander, how much time are we going to give Kraus before we sink the ship? Because sinking the ship sinks Kraus.
I mean, it's submersible.
Once Kraus is sunk, I'll give him like 3 hours.
Yeah, and if you don't hear from him, we continue with the plan. So, Thompson, what are you doing?
So I think I'm going to cut to further out than this. And I think that we find Captain Jack on a different Coast Guard vessel. And I think he might be starting a new shift somewhere. And the only thing that's sticking out in my mind is that from like an odd camera angle, you see a pouch of those little ampules on his hip pocket. And he's just sipping his morning coffee, getting ready to start a new shift somewhere.
I accept all of that, but you need to explain to me why Scratch and Washington didn't join you. They didn't make it.
Well, and I don't know that I've stated out loud that they did not make it from here. I'm stating out loud. You're saying that they did not make it.
I'm telling you that you have now designated yourself the sole survivor. So where did we lose Scratch? Where did we lose Washington? And what was the level of your involvement?
I think that this organization tracked each of us separately. I think we ended up going our separate ways after that. I think that we're certainly not going to be put back on a crew on a boat together on the lake. And I think this organization tracked each of us separately and made us similar offers, and both Scratch and Washington were having none of it. And I don't know that Thompson knows that one way or the other.
I think, and we don't have to designate which one, but one of the two had a terrible accident.
Sure.
And
right.
you don't know what happened to the other one. Did you accept their offer?
I think that I've accepted their offer, and that's why I'm on this. Whatever this is, I'm now.
You're a member of the Bureau.
This sort of activities.
You work for the Bureau now. Let's go to part B, which takes us back in time a little bit. Kraus, you're being lowered, and about 2/3 of the way down, you can feel the fact that you're not being lowered anymore. You can tell that you are now dropping. Can you give me your last moments?
Oh, it's so beautiful. You can see the dark tentacles starting to come up with the eyes lining the tentacles. But you can also see the rift, and it just looks like you're looking out into the universe. It is so beautiful. And I take the ampule in one hand and I open the hatch. And I just swim toward it. That's it.
My coda takes us about the same time period as Thompson. He has new instructions. His duty is, he's been demoted, but his duty is still with the Coast Guard on Superior. And we cut away to the West Coast, somewhere in northern Washington. We see a fully intact Captain Kate in civilian clothes, getting on a whaler ship, or on a fishing on a crab ship, and the last thing is her itching at her ear, and you realize she's not itching; she's just slowly peeling the skin off her earlobe. All right, thoughts, stars, and wishes. I think I want to start with Dika. Thoughts, stars, and wishes.
This is great. This is amazing. Really actually love this scenario. I don't know if any of you know. Oh my gosh. Kind of the escalating issues. And then what really worked for me was our last episode. Not saying that this wasn't amazing. Our last episode when it's like, it's 5 years later. It's like, oh, okay. And the fact that we saw some hallucinations and then some not, which really amplified that something is core wrong here. It's not just hallucinations, but what is it? Who knows? And then getting to meet the NPCs. So that like being in the world is what worked for me. Especially this particular horror setting. I'll be quick. Stars. I think we all did a fantastic job. Loved everything. I'm gonna give it to Kevin though, because just his character, I think from start to finish, I hate but loved it just to see what is Kraus going to do next. There's something wrong here, and I can't put my finger on. Is he just a murderous doctor? Like, what is but like, I also somewhat have to trust him in character, because I have reasons not to trust him, but I have reasons not to believe that my life is on the line around him, and he wants the best. He's shit at lying, which is why everyone kind of realizes, oh, something's wrong. But you haven't done anything, which is why she didn't shoot you in the head when you first episode.
That's amazing. That's amazing. All right, Jim, thoughts and stars.
This was really great. Gosh, star moments. I that the acid trader moment was definitely among them. I think so many of, I think we were talking about it in the break, like so many of DZ's facial reactions to Kevin saying things were all
DZ, while you were away during the second break, I was talking about how much I love watching you as we play, because you are the best player in the world because you are in. And when you first figured out something is wrong with Dr. Kraus, there was a lot. Every time Dr. Kraus would say something, not me,
no,
scratch.
not happening.
DZ is
No,
going, nope. Nope.
That's not okay.
Nope. It's amazing. The best.
Yeah, so there were definitely, I think those character interactions between those two were really great. So yeah, those are my stars.
All right, excellent. This is a tough one. I think I'm going to go to Kev. So Kev, when you were the last person to sign on for the casting call, and I had to pick somebody to be part of the bureau, and I just thought Dr. Cross was a great person to pick for that. So I gave you some innocuous inventory, and if anybody looked at your inventory, which I'm sure people did, it looked all fine, but you had details about what the battery does and what these things, what these things were for. I guess my first question for you is, would you have been happier if I had picked somebody else?
It was really hard.
Yeah.
I'm definitely glad you didn't pick me.
Jim,
Well,
you're always
first-
the demon.
Exactly.
First of all, trying to figure out when you should start pulling these things out of the bag.
Yeah.
I mean, I had a cryo sample cylinder that I didn't even use that was like this big miraculous
God.
thing. And
What was the battery?
yeah, it was hard trying to decide what to do, because Scratch, I would have viled him instantly. I mean, he was on my nerves from the beginning when we started.
From the beginning.
When you got on the ship with me, I did not want you on that ship with me. I knew I would have to kill you. But,
Okay.
but I enjoyed it. It was hard, but I'm starting to become the PvP guy.
Yeah, and so this option of having somebody, so they're in the lore of Liminal Horror, Goblin Archives has created this idea of the Bureau, which is very similar to
love it.
Delta Green,
Yeah.
right? And it's not critical for Liminal Horror. It's this other layer that Goblin Archives has put in there, and the it's Tyler and Bo Ryan, who made Ex Inferis, says in the Z, they're like, if you want to make somebody a member of the Bureau, you can, right? And I was like, you know what? Like, normally I don't like this. Normally I don't like secret trader type stuff, but there's something I was just like, and with the quality of the people, the four of you that were there, I felt very safe doing this.
This is the one to do it with.
I agree.
Yeah.
Like I felt good here. So I'm glad I made the call.
Yeah. And I felt comfortable with you guys, right? Because I played with most of you before. If it was people I didn't know, I probably would have been a little more hesitant to be a jerk. Shadika, I almost told you that was your husband swimming in the water, because I thought that's how I would get rid of you. But at the last minute, I changed my mind. I thought that's a jackwad move to make.
Well, thank you.
And to, for those who are not familiar with Delta Green, like Krause's directive is very, very, very simple, which is figure out what's going on and eliminate it if you can. If you not, eliminate everybody who saw it, because we cannot let this knowledge go out there, because society will disintegrate if people realize what is really happening and what's really out there. So yeah, unfortunately for Kevin, his character is just like, the way that he loved and protect, and to be clear, Kevin and I talked about this. He did care about, he was friends with the three of you. Like, he'd spent time with you. He infiltrated the Coast Guard to be on Lake Superior to find the Ex Inferis, right? Like, but over a 2-year period, he bonded with all three of you.
Yeah.
And Kevin did a great job of saying, the way I can protect you is to shield you from this, so I don't have to do what I have to do.
Yeah.
Which
It just
is
got out of
really-
control way too fast.
It,
I mean, there were too many people. Like, couldn't eliminate everybody, and
I believed all of it. I believed all of it. I really did.
Yeah.
All right. Last but not least, DZ. Are you mad at me that I had a traitor on the crew?
No, it really elevated. I cannot wait for my wife to watch this one now that she's watching, because she really liked the first episode. No, that really, because okay, so I do occasionally take notes as well, and what I wrote down was, it was so perfect that we kept rolling 6s and 5s and 10s on our combat rolls versus the officers that were coming down, because it let the story be about what it was really about.
Yes.
And which was this asshole in our midst who is the actual real threat. And oh man, how perfect that like we handled that immediately, but like we were still doomed.
There was a very good chance you guys were going to die down there in that engine room, and it would have, I would have been disappointed, because I feel like what we ended up doing was far superior. So amen to that. I agree.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, like, the star goes to the Kevin and the reveal of everything, because I think we could all intrinsically see that something was deeply wrong with Dr. Krause.
What was your first clue, though, DZ the player? When did you first start to go, what the fuck?
Okay, so there's two things. The second part of like, I think we could all sense it, was I was not sure most of the time if Kevin was just choosing to play the character in a very strange way. And there wasn't anything deeper to it. Like, he just had some weird thing that he just felt that called to him about Dr. Krause.
He made a call, right, as a player. Yeah.
Yeah. The point that I was like, no, it's not that. Something is wrong. Is when he's in the middle of a firefight trying to hold something out to me and convince me to throw a vial at an attacker instead of using the gun that I'm holding. Like, I was like, this is so important to you, and it makes absolutely no sense.
Oh, that's so good.
And that was the exact moment where, as soon as I am done with these 4, I am coming for you.
That's when I decided I'd probably gone too far.
At the moment when you said, I wish I hadn't done that, like, that absolutely solidified it for me.
Yeah.
And this is a
I
broken
knew from the
record.
start.
And if you guys watch this channel enough, you've heard me say this before. If you're in our Discord, you hear me say it all the time. Like, I am constantly, like, amazed at the quality of play that this community puts together. Like, I think we created in 2 episodes in, well, now almost 6 hours worth of play. This was pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
This was really cool. This was really cool. And if we ran this again with the same quality of players, it would be as cool, but very different.
Mm-hmm.
And I think this scenario would fall flat with a less capable table. I am continually blessed with just how much quality play I get as a GM and as a player. So things to look forward to. We will be doing Monster of the Week and Forbidden Lands coming up next week. We all need more Jim. Quick question for you, Jim. How confident are you that Vasila's performance is going to be her best or her last?
I think at this point it's going to be her best one, and I think
Okay, good.
I think we got this one.
All right.
Dave's been doing great.
Yeah, and if you're not watching Forbidden Lands, it's for the right reasons. It's the most popular play on this channel. It's really, really good. Jim's a big part of that. And then Monster of the Week, I think, is also something very special. Make sure you catch it as well. I'm also going to be playing a GM-less game for the second time I've played this, but I'm going to be playing a different one. I'm going to be playing The Time We Have. Last time I played this, I played as the survivor. I'm going to play as the infected. I'm going to bring in the incredible designer Sean Drake, the one half of the Drakes, who put out some quality stuff. Before we finish up, though, I heard a rumor, and I need it verified by somebody here, that there is somebody who had the idea of taking a solo role-playing game about a 1,000-year-old vampire and turning it into a collaborative storytelling podcast. So raise your hand if you know anything about something like that. Kevin, tell me about your podcast real quick, because it's brilliant.
Yeah, it's Unleaded Toast, and I can't remember, have maybe 12 episodes, and it's basically vampires being interviewed about their lives and facing the judgment that's to come. And we've had some amazing players on there. We've had, and I'm going to miss somebody. I'm sorry, I'm tired. We had Lizzie. We had Maeve. We've had Brian. We had Chef Troy, and we had Allie. And there will be more. That was the end of the first season, but there will be more.
And
Where
if
do
you've
we
watched
sign
this
up?
channel, you've seen all of them play on this channel as well. It is really incredible. The creativity that Kevin brings to it, and again, the quality of the play that comes from it. So love you, meet it. Catch you soon.
Howdy friends, thank you for watching. All our content is archived and organized in playlists on the Third Floor Wars YouTube channel. Check it out. And if you could like, follow, subscribe, and even set your notifications to this channel on YouTube and Twitch, we'd appreciate it, and it'll make sure that you catch all of our content. I talk with creators, designers, and experts across the gaming landscape in every episode of our podcast, Tabletop Talk. Open up your favorite podcatcher and search for Tabletop Talk from Third Floor Wars. Support your creators. They make the content you love, and it's your support that makes it happen. If you want to help us, go to Third Floor Wars on patreon.com, and you can help us for as little as $1 a month. Thanks again. We'll see you next time. Take care.